Listen. Yeah. Yes, go. Get that out of there.
What a weekend. I'm going to tell you that much here. This is why I'm in my nice little hoodie right now, and I'm very comfortable in my skin. A little cozy. I need this camera to move on this away. Yeah, very good. Ha ha, y'all. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is an episode of The Panel. We may be here for 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours, more than likely 90 minutes today, as we go over some of our favorite episodes and hot topics here with some of my bestest of friends. Howdy ho, It's not how I wanted that to go, but that's what we're choosing that we're going to do today. See, I can change names too. Not of bodies, of lakes and waters and gulfs and tidal waves and 30% on that. What rhymes with sheriff? Pow pow, right in the kisser. But listen, I appreciate you for being here today. We're here to get away from the what in the world is going on today. A sick, sad world. Can't believe that Daria was correct on where that was going, but yes, I can. We're here to get away from that. We're here to have a good time. So I'm asking you to check out at the door. Don't bring in your petty little problems because I honestly don't care. I do, but I don't, but I do, because that's why we're not here for that mess. We're here to have a good time today. That's where we're going. And that's all right. So please have yourself a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, whatever holiday is coming up. If it's your birthday, make some noise. I know the Aries are stomping around currently right now. It is Ram season. A lot of hard-headed mother tuckers are out and about right now. I'm just playing. I'm not though, because it's happened to be my pop's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. So listen, let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host of the day here. Black Jesus. Black Jesus. A dappa da doopa doo dee doo. Black Jesus. Jamal.
I was going to see where the song goes this week. Happy
That's
Sunday.
all it went. Jesus, Black, Jamar. That's all I got for you, sister. I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I need these 3 days currently. I'm just going to tell you.
It's fine. It's raining cats and dogs over here, too. So it's really chill, relaxed type
it
of vibe
is
today.
Cold today. You know, I unfortunately was caught out in the streets this morning as my cats watched me walk in the door looking at me like, get home last night. And so I didn't because I was drinking screwdrivers. I couldn't believe it. Felt like I was back in high school again. But
late night Bible study. I'm sure.
Late night Bible lies. Jamar is telling. So yes, we want to thank you for being here today, friend. Appreciate you for tuning in. As a reminder, I'll be off these next 3 days coming up, but I know Jamar has got a lot on his menu and agenda. There's chasing so many things, a city,
all types of things.
Yeah, that type of thing is where we're going here. And it's a better network that actually, you know, pays their people. And, you know, doesn't have problems inside their own network about people messing around with other people.
That is wild. I saw that. I was like, oh, wow.
Karma is really good sometimes, Jamar. I just wait for things to just crumble and fall. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I remember. I do. And I'm glad to see it going just the way I thought it would. Because everybody was talking about it. And now it's really about the... So, yes, you mess with the chin... You get the nega. All right, we go. Let me not
Oh my goodness.
I gave too much away with that one. Lemon pepper steppers. All right, let's go ahead and bring him in. He is a doctor, and but he's got a doctor. He went to school. He's educated. He's a Taurus. He cooks food. He's on Hulu. He's writing a book. You'd be so lucky, Stooley.
I would agree. You would be so lucky. Good evening.
All right. Our luck ran out. We thank you so much, Julie, for being. No, I'm just playing here today. Welcome, friend. We're glad to have you here in what looks like possibly the tail end of the last bit of drugs you've had in your closet, as the hazy purple haze here is going on today. What's going on, Dulasia? Baby doll,
Good
baby
evening.
doll.
My very modest 700 square foot apartment does not have a closet. And so I have a tendency to hide extracurricular things in mason jars and cabinets.
Mason jars. See, that means that he cares about the items he puts into glassware, okay? Because that means he is going to probably use that later in a boiling pot with a little bit of cheesecloth on top. Some stuff over here.
Yes, every week when I cleanse my energy and find out ways to hex you niggas.
Oh my goodness gracious. We got our first niggas of the day. Ooh, I threw it out too. I guess I don't give a damn about this channel. Speaking of which, before we bring in a woman, this program is for entertainment purposes only. Content's not intended to blind any. You already could read the rest of this. Calm your bitch ass down. We're here to have fun today. Do you know what I'm saying? We about to talk about the death of Suzanne Sharts a little bit in your mouth. We are. That's what we're going to talk about today, and how that went down, and it being so wild the way that went down. After I saw this episode again, y'all, I said that narrative was what I hate to be that person, but I'm going, damn girl, they really did lift you all the way to get to this one episode and said, you ain't showing us who you are, Ben de la Creme. And then here we go. I said, okay. I felt there's a little segregation from those thoughts at the panel. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and bring her on in. Speaking of dragging, there are women's rights currently up for debate, but this women's rights I will always keep in your face. It is Gabby with an I.
Hello. I would also like to say the N-word, nigga. How are y'all doing?
Thank you.
I feel like I am 50%
actually
offended.
Was saying something in Chinese. Yeah,
they got a word for. I ain't learned
that.
Yet,
that we just spoke Chinese. To be honest with you, so I don't know what YouTube is reading with this AI program, because it's probably, I don't know what's happening today over there. In Google. Over there with this situation, but yeah. So she said brown. Okay.
I think we might be on the Russian servers this week.
I would never. But I would borscht, if you will, Dooley. That's not for dinner.
Borscht.
That's not cool, Matt. All right, listen.
I prefer babushka.
Babushka? If I had another Dr. Pachuin over here, we would be right where we need to be. Hey, everybody. You are in the presence of a fucking bunch of idiots. We appreciate you for tuning in today. We're also kind of smart sometimes too. Again, the disclaimer was for the sensitive gals who sometimes have their tummies a little bit not tied up to touch. If you see someone's name that has a little $ next to it, that would happen to be their Cash App. If you did want to throw a little love their way, because it goes a long way, it would be appreciative. Mine is, of course, scrolling down here at the bottom with the PayPal, the Cash App, and the Venmo. I do have a cameo request I am going to get to. I just saw my little, 24-hour marker here. I would have got to it yesterday, but a bitch was not going to go home when he wasn't dressed. to go home last night after it went from 85 degrees all the way to 50 and raining in the middle of the night after drinking.
She ain't no diva. She ain't no diva. She ain't
No,
no diva. She ain't no
no,
diva.
I'm not.
She ain't no
I'm not.
diva.
I'm not. I'm not.
She ain't no diva.
I just came from a hospital visit. No, like the last thing I'm about to do is go right back up in there and get another bill saying I do not have to pay for this, girl. Please. I was like, oh no, who's going home? I said, let me. What did I put out for the cats? They gonna be good, and it was done. It was done. Thank God.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to my new friend. I appreciate you. I got another water jug situation ship for the cat, so that way when I'm gone for maybe a day or more, I don't have to worry about water's gone. And yes, they liked it, so I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I don't gotta worry about this shit no more. But yeah, see, I'm not from New York City, so what is typical to you, I find to be brazen, frustrated, and congested, if you will, and hachu.
True.
I don't want any of that. Do you understand me? I was visiting New York City and passed by a subway station. The humidity, the heat, the condensation from my glasses alone of struggle that came from that coming up from that. No, I was good to go. I will still never forgive Alexander Rogers for making me go through a subway station at 1 o'clock in the morning, looking for the right one that was working, maneuvering through the walls and shit. I said, where are we? I thought I was in Friday the something 13th, bitch. I thought Jason was going through Manhattan to come get me.
At 2 a.m., there are 3 things that are open: the F train, the bodega, and legs. And let me tell you, they get worked.
I'll take the bodega for 5,000 or the Euro stand with the man that's sitting right there, right in the corner, because that shit was good. Not gonna lie, I was okay. Now this, I can do this every night after a night of whatever we were doing. So I do like New York City, and I do miss the pizza so bad. Oh, so bad. I still haven't had a good slice. Not like that. Jersey was pretty good too, but it something about that slice I had over there. I was like, oh, girl, now what is this? Oh, this is a New York slice. It folds. I love that. It tastes so good. Let's see. F train gonna take 30 minutes.
In New Jersey, they use the leftover fat from Chris Christie to grease the oven pans.
Oh,
and so you get that crispy crust. It's a little bit.
That's
different.
why I had a nice slide of lies and backtracking. Oh, there it is. I had a nice slide of backtracking over there, and I changed my mind. You know, poor him. His name just so happens to rhyme with crispy donuts, and I always think of him in a donut whenever I see him. I honestly do. I cannot help it. I assume that man is Homer Simpson with a toupee every time I see him. Yeah, that's a lifetime supply right there. No, that's a lifetime supply of in the hospital of clogged arteries we shall go. Who is watching White Lotus currently? Because the finale is tonight.
I am so excited.
Dooley was correct in their prediction, which while I was watching my reaction, I literally did this. I rolled my eyes. So I was like, girl, what message board is she on?
That came out of me.
Girl, this gave Reddit drag race teas. Like, I'm just gonna post the top 2 and say these are my favorites, even though they know that's the top 2.
I watched that organically, friend. I said these people are up to something. So, it's giving chaos.
I made that assumption the first time, but I let it go because once again with White Lotus, they do this thing where it's like, let's pivot away from the direction where you think it's supposed to be, but guess what? Your intuition was right. Because it made sense for them to be the people who robbed. Like, come on now. Then when the man, I couldn't believe that man asked for $10,000 after
crazy.
For your mama to get over. I couldn't believe.
But that's how they get you. Romance scams, baby. They want you to feel all the feelings. They want you to, and then they go come in for the kill.
Poor Lori. Carrie Coon, shout out to you. You have really been doing the do this season. I hope you get an Emmy nomination. You and Parker Posey, and even Arnold Schwarzenegger's wide-eyed face-ass son, too. I have to give it to Saxon, because I'm like, you actually are putting in work later in the season. I'm annoyed by your presence. That's a good actor. Everything about you annoys me. Don't give it to Rick. Don't nominate him. I'm still mad at his storyline. That was dumb. You push this man, and you feel better about yourself, and you go hang with your friend who's supposed to be on the good ship, and you left Chelsea over there by her. I want Rick to get low-key pow. No shade. Like,
Really?
you were chasing after your daddy, and you went over there and pushed this older man who owns the hotel with his wife. They know who you are, and you just rolling back there like it's nothing. Are you checking out today? Like, help me, God. Oh, I'm so frustrated with all of that. But yeah, we'll see what happens this episode. I do want multiple bodies, but I don't want Belinda to be one of them. And the creator of the show did say that he hopes people aren't pissed off with the ending. Whatever that means, Mike White.
Let me warm up my blue sky fingers and get ready to.
Because I was like, we've been saying, do not get rid of her. And it's giving, oh, we're going to take out people that you really, really liked. Don't do that. Just make the whole family either drink the smoothie, and we call it a dupe. One of the friends pushes the other one, and then she's framed for mud. I don't know, but please don't get rid of Belinda or her son. Like, the only people
I think sad dad is going to live. I think if anything, the mom was going to get caught up in the crossfire in her obliviousness.
She might want
and
to.
So she might want to.
Based on her answers.
The kids will go off on their journey. Who gets powed? Maybe one of the white women.
I feel like Valentine will get pow, maybe because he's like one of the main ones from the Russian guys. Maybe one of the women gets shot. If it's Lori, we riot. If it's Jacqueline, we cheer. No shade.
I'm still trying to figure out this whole like, I want you to be a man, you need a new job storyline. Because it's kind of like she's kind of love bombing him, but then also like, is she also involved in the crime? Like, I can't tell what homegirl is doing.
Like, okay, so and to me, with our boy who's the guard and all that, like, I think when he went on that date and he realized that he is honestly not enough for her, that like kind of like shook him a little bit. Like, okay, we're gonna finish this out, but she like really wants a lot of me, and I'm kind of like at peace with not being a violent person or doing that. And she's like, well, you gotta get what you want. And he's like, I don't know if I need to do all that. That's the Buddhist way. It ain't no I was like, okay, maybe this is not what it is. But I think Dooley, you may be, if she's on to it or possibly a part of like the robberies, that's gonna be wild. It would be wild. But I don't know. I Chelsea needs to live. Ooh, now that would get me if she got shot, like, honestly, because Chelsea's been like the nicest, sweetest bucktooth lady in the entire bunch. But I just don't want Chelsea gone or Belinda. Everybody else is up for grabs. I won't be mad at that because I'm still mad at the way they got rid of our girl Tanya. I do not like how that went down.
So I'm not quite sure how we'll say woke the writer staff of White Lotus is, but I'm getting the aroma of it's giving critique of like white male fragility. So you have like the dad who can't take his lumps, and as a consequence, his family is now in this mess. You have the son who can't take his lumps, and he's gotten his fingers in all kind of mess. He has no personality. He has no life outside of his dad. You got Rick, who had a chance to heal, and he didn't heal, and now he back on his bullshit. And so now I'm wondering, like, are they the crumbling tower, or are we, is like the critique seeing everybody else crumble, and they live, and the justice is them having to live with their misfortune? I can't tell what direction.
Yeah, because I want the dad to sort of get punished for, doing what he did. Like, is he going to get away from his consequences?
Because embezzle,
and they're waiting for him. They're waiting for him in America at the airport, sweetie. The moment that flight lands, like, he is going to be detained.
Maybe he got that Tadra call email. They said, "Sir, we need you to provide your document immediately."
And he said, "Let me go ahead and write this in a notebook and get ready to record this for my audience, because these are my personal fans here."
Baby,
James Seal, thank you so much for the tippy poo over here on Cash App. We appreciate you, my love. Panel is filling their oats today. We are. So I need to do a light reset with my computer so we have some visuals today. I'm gonna have Jamar, Gabby, and Dooley, and I'm also looking at my computer like, girl, now we even did a test run before this video. Why are you tripping now? But I have an older MacBook Pro. It's almost time for an upgrade. She's almost hitting the 10-year mark, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's when Apple starts to go, you're gonna have to upgrade. We're gonna start slowing your shit down. Okay, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Legacy.
I want y'all to start your own sort of conversation about the Lollapalooza that we've been threatened with next week. As you know, that is happening. And yeah, let me go ahead and reset that while y'all have fun or even talk to the audience. But yes, give Jamar, Dooley, and Gabby your time. Gabby, stand up for live. I know we were talking about White Lotus. Okay, I know that's not in display.
Oh wow!
I mean, we can always talk about our favorite White Lotus, Liam Lindsay, who is
Dooley starting to stop wrong. I don't even want to reset anymore.
Watching us from over the pond, and I think this is a great time for us to have a conversation about beans and toast.
You know,
because I still would like someone to be held responsible. I would
Dooley
love to know
in the chat.
why.
You can just talk right
who
here.
opened the can of Hunt's beans and put them on the toast? Like, who did that? Who said that was a good idea? I would love to know who. No, I'm just kidding.
You are so dirty. Why you? I didn't even know you kick yourself off like that. That's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm not excited about this Lollapalooza because I mean, not that many lip syncs gave this season anyway. So
I see potential in like Corey giving you something from time to time.
Oh, you do.
Buffalo might give you one. Lana. But this season didn't really have like the dynamic lip syncers that like season 16 had with like Maya and Morphine and a surprise guest from Megami. So my expectations are low, but who's to know? Maybe the songs will be good.
What if Joella come back and just eat up the girls?
I mean, seeing as she's providing
good for her to attempt.
I mean, seeing as she's providing the free mattress for Corey and Lydia, I am glad that Joella will finally get her moment and feel the closest that she has to her sisters this season. But much like Jamar, I am also, I do not like to be threatened with trepidation, sadness, and a poor show. And therefore, I also...
I'm also not a biggest fan of us, I know the networks don't really want a reunion episode anymore. I think the last one we got was 2 years ago, but I mean, these Lollapaloozas, they're cool, but I feel like this is a season that really could have benefited from the girls talking about the things, especially since, Bring Back My Girls is typically for DragCon, which seems to have been forgotten completely. So are we going to give, is the Bring Back My Girls going to be virtual, ? Or are they just going to meet up in a space and just film it separately? Like, we need something. Something.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
They'll probably skip that altogether.
Have they announced DragCon for this year?
No.
No. I thought y'all was going to tell me about it. I ain't heard nothing about it.
It would happen like what, next month typically?
Yeah, like in
May or June usually. Yeah.
May, June.
But I think they've done away with it. I think once they stopped doing New York, I think DragCon just became too much of a expense for the networks, and the girls probably weren't getting a lot of return, and people just in general. And then the LA fire started happening, so they're like, "Yeah, we're not. It's just not beneficial for us to do that."
So ain't nobody selling merch.
Baby girl, hold on. Let's not hold on. This is what I'm gonna say. Some of the girls sell more merch than the others. I think that is a factor.
Okay.
But baby girl, like I have been privileged to see some of them bills the girls get from the Los Angeles Convention Center, and like they make it really hard for them girls to make a coin. Like it's a fee for Wi-Fi, it's a fee for trash can, it's a fee for air, it's a fee for
just your
the
booth.
Square footage of your booth. Like they nickel and dime you for everything. So those girls that have like elaborate booths shelled out some coins. So like, so you're telling me like I'm contractually obligated?
All right, that's enough.
Oh, you bitch! Why'd you do that? Why you do that?
That's enough. How
So
dare
correct.
you?
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
You're excused. Thank you, Dooley, for excusing yourself from the group. All right, we appreciate it. Now, I needed to remind you who's the light skin in charge here. Thank you. We appreciate that. I want to apologize to Liam Lindsay. I have a feeling.
We love babies.
I have a feeling.
I
It
like
was
being
bad.
mean.
My poor, right across the pond. I know. I listen. Oh, Dooley's edges are. See, Liam, I almost had your back. I was this close.
Damn
I was
it.
this close. If you this does not work for him. this argument doesn't work for him. We're gonna get you a new one, Fred. Say that taper got a little duck back there. It's a little goose, something like that. But you know,
Baby, I know that
Dooley got
Seven Bob
edges.
is not taking shots from over. No, Mom.
I was like,
Don't
Dooley
do
got
this.
sacred. He's gonna have edges. He's not Tamar. He
Baby.
can't just slap him like this and then hope they appear. You know what I'm saying?
Liam with
That's
these
not in his
they them shenanigans and this chartreuse hair. Please, friend, don't do this.
Chartreuse. He got the
Don't
same
do
background
this.
as you. He got the same background as you. What you mean? Y'all the same purple zone.
Liam in the
I'm
room.
telling you.
Liam's in there. They just be picking on each other.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. I gotta go save this white man across the pond from Dooley. My goodness. So violent are we? No, I'm just saying.
With this Kia Sophia part. Come on, please. Stop it.
Kia
Leave me.
Sophia part. Kia Sophia part. Baby, I just know that I was happy Tracy Ellis Ross said Leontine Price on RuPaul's Drag Race this week. I said, oh, we get a great reference. Not Michelle Ross. That lady is dressed for open heart surgery for these last couple of episodes.
Don't do that.
She is. Like, they about to go break the chest open. Like, save her. You know, it's giving alien tease. She's Sigourney Weaver.
You know who we should not save? Ross. Can we put Russell back on the shelf for season 18?
That was my argument for my review. I know people like that man, and God bless you. I get it. You need a little princessy every now and then.
No,
I
he need
get
to be on
it.
baddie timeout.
I understand.
He
That
need to be on
man
baddie's
don't
timeout.
do it for me just no more. I'm so sorry. Like, and I think someone in my comment section brought it up. They're too professional. It's too like this now. So like we don't really get the vibe, right? See, like Vibe UK wants Ross there. I don't. Like, yeah, that's fine. You can still like Ross, but our opinion, oh, I don't need him. Okay, I don't know. Listen, if you still want a little bit of that one, that's fine. I don't get him anymore. I'm not there with the blouse. And it's okay, Ross. I felt the same way about Santino. His time was done. Okay. When Todrick
Greg
was there,
Goreski can go. Put her on the shelf
shouldn't
too.
have been there in the first place. That's fine. That was like, there's a lot.
Who said it? Who said it? Jasmine said it. Bring back Alan Carr. Bring back Alan Carr.
Alan can be there often.
Bring Alan.
Actually fucking funny. Like,
Bring
he's
Alan.
actually funny. I'm not annoyed. That man snapping teeth fighting each other in the middle of his sentences. Still be eating this thing.
Bring Alan.
But Miss Ross and Miss Carson, two purses I did not put in my closet that I will not be putting on, strap and hold. They're clutches and they're just, it's not given. The handles aren't working. Everything, the leather's peeling. I'm tired of it. You put T.S. Masson up there, have our trans black woman representative through and through, and you let Miss Law stay up there if you feel like it, because Law's actually fucking funny too. Real tea. You can rotate him out with different judges as well. Alan, bring some of these people from across the pond that are actually good. Reese Nicholson from Down Under is better. Like, come on now. No shade. Like, no shade. I am just so tired. Him getting up there and going, oh. I'm like, I can't. Like, it's always this, like, I love your drag, but oh my god,
business.
Oh my god, I love your drag.
Business.
But like,
you stepped on that stage today. You said yes, ma'am, and I agree. Yes, man.
Like that girdle is not
I-
sinking in enough for him, and I'm getting sick of it. Like I'm getting tired. I'm like, bitch, you're not inhaling enough for me. I need you to take another breath because it's clearly not.
You came
a
here
lot of
to
word
prove a
salad.
point, and this week we saw who you are, girl. Oh, nondescript ass critique.
You know what, Jules?
They just wanted
You
a
messed
tip
up.
to show the
You
size.
messed up, Jules. They did really bad in that part, but you know what? That was vulnerability, and I felt from you. It was just so, and I'm thinking to myself, so this bitch didn't even answer the question correctly, and you have pivoted that into her showing who she.
Yeah.
And then Anya over here. Here go Anya. You know what, Anya? You're another Black queen who made it to the top 5. Why can't we figure out who you are? You're not showing us up. You got these guards up. This lady had her whole
She's
dad that was in
miserable.
prison last fucking week up in there telling you stories about robbing folks, really giving it up. Just told you this lady works a full-time job as a cook, doing drag on the. Please.
Did y'all peep? Tracy was the only one that said anything about her outfit. Did y'all peep?
Well, she will,
only one. No one
They
said
talk
anything
about her outfit. They talk about her rehearsals.
What rehearsals? Ugh, that part, Jamar. What rehearsals? Because we had 3 different products that came out of this where there was really no segue into that. Oh, speaking of segue into that, Lakeisha.
Greetings and salubrious salutations.
Welcome, Blake. We were just talking very mean things. No, I'm sorry. Some people take us mean. We were discussing Ross and Carson, saying it's time for them to go, especially after this episode. I'll take Ross as the representative in reference for that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the panel should be Rue, Michelle, Law, and TS, and you can, add a 5th guest every now and again.
Every now and then. Somebody to balance the color. I understand what you're saying.
I did not hear what you said, but I heard exactly what you said.
He heard exactly what Blake said. It's the way it was, and it just went. And I was like, but I know what it was at the end of that. All right, Bitch, it was a bite after that one. Let me tell you. Piece of potato. Thank you for the super chat. Between 2 whites doing love child, them ignoring and gaslight. I'm so.
I called that girl angry. I said what?
Them ignoring gaslighting us about Anya's performance and Susie starting a depression. This episode was a chat. Yeah, listen.
From the way they were telling the story, I thought we were going to see 2 strong Black women in the bottom and get Alexi versus Anya lip sync. That's what I thought they were telling us.
The song was for Anya. They probably didn't think that she was going to be doing well at this point in the competition. Reminder: this is their normal storyline for girls. Never mind, be quiet. But yeah, because I'm over here like, what's the song? They might as well had Jackie's Back, Love Goddess, and had them 2 out there.
That was my shh. I love the whole time. The whole time they were lip syncing, I could only think "Love Goddess." That was the only thing in my head. Then I felt stupid.
Love Goddess. I can't. Are we okay with the double stay from last week? I'm not gonna ask Blake. Because Blake is the diggy where it's cinema. We should have had mass eliminations, girl.
Just take them off.
Girl,
I don't think they were really ready to get rid of either of those contestants. I think they were really like, okay, we need to get rid of Susie. She didn't do bad enough this week, so we're gonna have to save her and get rid of her next week.
Tia, this was horrible.
I'm sorry.
And
it was
68 weeks ago, I was Team Susie down.
68.
But now,
that's a long time ago.
I mean, that's a year and a quarter. Dang.
Oh my goodness! Listen, on a 4-hour a day class period, everybody. But no, I'm with Blake. Low key, it felt like this episode was very much geared toward, well, bye, Susie. Goodbye, Susie. Like, yes, Mama came out looking like a sailor for a fucking Vegas ad, bitch. Are you for real?
She's like a cracker Jack box. She look crazy.
I'm like, what is going on? Masculine makeup. I said, this is too much. It's too much.
She said she was doing a callback. That's how she came in here.
I think also her storyline too. Mama still thinks she's a front runner. Yeah, like she still thinks she's the front runner. Can you imagine Susie with 2 wins and Anya over there with 4, having a conversation about I've been eating this competition alive. Sam got 3, mind you. Like,
Only one of them deserves.
what?
Well, but it's the competition she's been dominating since the beginning.
Everybody was acting like
I've
they
never
were scared
fallen
of
below
her.
safe, so I'm that girl.
I said
Everybody
the
was
only
scared
reason
of
she's
her.
been dominating is because people have been vocally telling her she's been
Mhm.
dominating, but the actual stats aren't. That's not there.
Right.
Like, real talk. Like, you got Lexi's inner saboteur telling you you're amazing, and so she over here, I am amazing. Meanwhile, Anya's winning. I was like, Lexi just don't see color. But no, we're gonna move on. Anywho, I'm sorry. I am kidding, because that can't be true. Not with the way they talk on the show. You know, I really do love being here with y'all today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I could not hit it fast enough. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. God bless you. And thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, don't take me seriously right there.
I really just appreciate Susie too for embracing the makeover challenge and paying homage to Corey King. I think Susie did a fantastic job and understood the assignment. Shout out to her.
Oh wow, jeez.
Duly called Corey a white man. I need y'all to. All right. I just wanted to give you a little definition as far as what that was about. Okay. All right. Goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Susie Toot is here with us tonight.
Oh my goodness gracious. Liam, did you mute Dooley in the chat? I think that's a good idea. Okay, listen. Sam was told that they were interesting being a Southern country gay. And so they're going to lean in on that. Cue Lexi going, I'm not going to tell her that's a bad idea. Okay. So Sam's in the bottom this week. Then Susie. I'm going to be a sailor at sea.
Why?
I'd be like,
Why?
For a place that has no water.
Vegas is definitely the
Thank you,
desert.
Blake. It's a desert. It's a desert.
I'm like, Nevada. You want to do sailors in Nevada? There's no port.
Baby,
What are you talking about?
110 degrees. It's 6 a.m., girl. Hold on. What do you mean?
Too cerebral.
That's right, Jamar, because you know they gotta dig holes to find water, bitch. That's
Baby,
right.
land of the whores, home of the fat people, and you talking about being a sailor. Like, ma'am, please.
I don't know, because she said one part about the splashiest whatever, and that's in the promo for the season. So I don't know if that's what she was pulling from.
Ain't got water effects at the Flamingo like that. That place smells like cigarettes and depression. No.
True.
No.
That's all I got for you, girl.
That's what all casinos smell like.
Baby, and Bengay if you go on the 1st or the 30th, okay?
Come on, get them SSI checks. Come on. Let me stop. I don't know. This to me felt like it was going in one direction. I will also say, why give us just a portion of what you were grading for the challenge this week? It was obvious that you did a photo shoot, an ad, then they had to do choreography and do a dance number to a song called Gift Shop. That is for the gift shop at the Drag Race.
That's why we ain't having no drag con.
They put that money on gift shop.
Because I'm over here like, you didn't even give them verses. Did you miss that part of it? Or was it almost like, you know what? Y'all might as well just run this through because it's giving we run out of ideas for this season.
It didn't even show it well. It seemed like they just cut to all these different queens so many times. Like, you really couldn't see anybody.
We knew Jules was winning just based off of this interaction here.
Baby,
It was like,
she eats in that photo shoot.
She did.
Her promo was another story because them pants was, I was like, here you go with these dark skin tights, mama, with this pale skin, girl. You look crazy. Malad, thank you so much for the super chat. We swapped out girl groups for a commercial. Would we really have been blessed if we had girl groups?
Not
With this cast?
No.
I mean,
no.
Can you imagine Joella's verse? No shade. Like, it would
have been just fine.
Yeah, like it would sound like Sylvester the cat from Looney Tunes just suffering succotash and all over the fucking mic. You know, tongue just wild and crazy kids in it and shit. You know, Who else on this
Give it up,
show?
I'm back again. So pumped, so hype. Look like a Michelin.
Oh wow.
Asian Slasian diva. I don't know. I lost it there.
Oh,
Tires
that's
gonna get the
basically-
tread. Yeah,
feel
back to
energy.
Michelin. My tires all tread, bitch. Be fitted. I don't know, something like that. You have to know about cars to get that reference. Gas station ended with just
Baby,
that.
how you
I
think?
don't know.
How you think she got the money for the mattress?
I'm sorry. We're
Mattress
gonna
is still
have
there?
like Joella is from Los Angeles, so I know there were bed bugs in that mattress, sweetie. I just know it. Like it's a given. You know, them girls throw the mattresses out and be like, I'm gonna bring this in my house. It's
Maybe
now
it came from
sofa.
Pasadena, you know.
Come on, Pasadena. When she
Okay.
comes back for All Stars 18, she can be the Red Roof Inn.
I have some questions about this photo shoot that seemed to gear in other people's directions versus like with the photos themselves and the men that came around, and some of them were really sexual. And I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't see that on the poster board for the Vegas live show, like especially Sam's photo. That shit was wild. I was like, bro, what is this? Would you say, Blake?
Somebody on their knees?
Yes, Jules was on their knees, and wait till the final photo. It's wild. Like, but this is Sam's shot for the
They don't even
promo.
look like they're supposed to be in the same place.
Can you
Right,
imagine
and I'm just looking at him.
some
I ain't looking at
Republican
her.
walking
Right,
past
I
this
forgot she
picture?
was in the frame.
I knew it. Like heathens, I can't do it. Nolan Lawrence, I want to highlight this. Lexi being told her ad was too sexual, but Jules' photo wasn't sexual. Child. I was
This guy over here just bent over, looks so out of place in this.
It
photo.
really, but why the black man doing the handstand? It looked like Eureka gonna be on this side talking about, oh, look, another
Ooh.
one.
Oh.
Mm,
Crazy deal.
mm.
I was just trying to figure out why they put a group of bottoms together and and photographed them buffing pussies. That's
I mean, listen, purses, you two purses.
I don't believe anything.
Well, I don't believe that Susie dressed like this for this photo shoot. One, did her makeup like this. Two, and then three, RuPaul goes, have you ever, dreamt or wanted to be on the Vegas stage? And you just
No.
flat out say no.
You take your ass on then.
I mean, at least make a joke.
You're an
Or something.
ingenue. You know how to lie to get the job. Listen, what you talking about? I've always preferred the Broadway stage, but Vegas is calling me. You could have made that tall old man laugh. What happened to you, Susie? I thought you were smart.
Cerebral.
No, so ugly in this outfit. I was like, child, what in the fuck is this? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
She looked like she got
It's
this
a
from
man.
me. This is
Like Disney's gonna have to cancel this live action movie. It's not gonna go through. I'm afraid it's too woke. It's too man.
What do you mean? She is a shoe-in for the Boulder in the live
She's
recreation
too
of
dark for
Shrek.
Snow White, Dooley. They asked for Alabaster, and she's giving you a little Hansel. Like it's not doing it. Also, this shot was weird too. I'm like, girl, what's happening? Did she dive in? I'm confused.
and what's with her in these new pumps?
Baby, she keep her a new pump, baby. Has a whole red outfit on with no.
She
red
wants you to think
shoes.
her toes, Blake. She wants you to think her toes are born. Weak. I can't. Throw it in the water. Let it float.
She look like
my
she's
God.
promoting the first desegregated pool.
Pool.
Oh my god!
My
Oh
God.
Thank
Bitch, Halle Berry and Dorothy Dandridge would never, girl. Listen, we're not talking about it. She jumped in that
We're
pool. and said,
progressive over here.
It's a throwback. It's a throwback trailer to Amistad.
No, it's not.
You must
No, stop.
Susie 2 got on the boat and said, "I am the captain now."
That's not fucking awesome. Not Amistad. Oh my god. You mixed movies. I'm sick of you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought the two together. I'm like, imagine that man getting on the boat for Amistad talking about our boat now. You on the wrong boat. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Boo all of this. Lexi was going through her inner saboteur, taking a photo shoot, looking like she about to shit all over somebody's face. My God. And then they brought these menses in and everything got better. I was proud of her, I guess. This is the better outfit than she wore for the runway, Alti. But yeah, because we'll get to the runway. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I said, oh, I know a couple of failing artists that would dress in this right now. Latrice Royale's impact was felt in her presence here this week as she interviewed these queens for a Q&A portion about who are they? What questions can be prompted by producers? How can they tell Latrice to tell us that they think someone is miserable? That lady was like, I'm a cook. And all of a sudden Latrice, but nobody wants to hear your story. Meanwhile, Lexi over here, I was on this. Yes, so relatable, girl. I said, what is going on?
Yeah, the editing was weird.
We have heard this, and I love Lexi. I love her story, but we have heard it 14 times.
And they just don't care about Sam.
Why were you on the bottom? I was on crack. Wait, hold on. That is not what we asked you.
This wig, this 2 different drinking fountain wig. No, friend. No, no, I'm tired of this hair. Looks like you cut right into it. Is it cake? Like, I am sick of these wigs and how much they give. You cannot live in this neighborhood. Like, I just don't. I'm getting tired of it.
Okay, a long skirt.
Does it give Sunreal Town?
It's giving She Devil by Night hair. Like,
it came from her closet. I have no doubt.
I know it did.
Baby, it's giving Fire Island on Saturday and the Republican National Convention on Monday. Same way.
Girl, they have some Tom Finland art up in their walls, bitch. All right, we gonna be past this point here today. God bless her soul. Anywho, they're like, she did a perfect Q&A. Meanwhile, the judges, I feel like we don't know who you are. Like,
country.
What's going on?
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Like, can you hear what?
We know who Anya is outside of this not good wig, but I know this lady through and through. Damn, I have seen her many of times. Okay,
the first couple rows of the church.
Hello, part of the Jack and Jill organization, trying to make sure that we have funds together for raising awareness towards sickle cell.
She shut the door at
she does the announcements on Sunday morning.
At Marvin Sapp Church. She shut the door. She shut it. Sure did.
Alone in a room.
Close the doors.
Me and you.
Close the doors.
You gonna pay this fine. You know what to do.
We're gonna get with God tonight. That's right. Come on.
You sit next to Basil Parks.
Ask you for this check that
all
I'm
her
going
cases.
to cash today.
Shut up.
I want Anya to get this money. Baby, listen.
Now she's sorry for Jack and Jill. Her children are in Jack and Jill.
That's right. Well, her children are in Jack and Jill, but she's a part of the.
Yeah, she's Jack and Jill mom, and those people are. If you've ever had an experience,
I know.
with Jack and Jill.
Well, my sister-in-law is a Jack and Jill mom, so yeah, I'm quite aware. She cool though, but I've heard stories. I've heard interesting stories. Shout out to those who know that reference. That's for us. Gonna leave that just like that.
That's for us. Wig.
Not this wig. Not this. Sit down. Little. That's what this hair is giving me. I cannot.
This that follow the drinking gore hair.
Shut up.
Baby, this that mansion Roman crown hair. This
is the welcome to our church. Here is our pamphlet for bulletins coming up. You can sit in the back over here today. My name is such and such. Welcome. They got white gloves.
All she need now is a tambourine.
You can leave Phaedra Parks alone.
And total praise in the background.
Okay. We all know this lady. We all know this lady.
Look.
She's missing her hat.
A hat. Yes, it needs a hat so
she
bad.
Needs a fascinator. A little
Holy.
fascinator.
And the hair got to be put up just a tad bit. It can't be down like that. That's too heathenish. That's for the club. You got to put it up with a little hat.
Baby,
Oh,
this is This is who Sam Star thinks is inside of her every morning. This is who she feels right here. Shout out to her.
We're gonna get to Sam and those faces during that
Baby,
Diana
this
Ross
is-
song. I say y'all want to
This
get
is Sam
sold.
Star's
please
Inner
don't look like you
Tour
scream.
right here.
Don't do that. Welcome to the
Butterfly
stage.
in the
You know,
sky.
so-
Reading
I can fly
rainbow.
twice as high.
I love this song so much. Okay, Susie.
Can the girl still read?
She has just clicked down so bad for me.
The
I'm a
ending
little
of
bit
this, yeah.
It was like, what could be your downfall this season? Well, I'm really intelligent, and very creative.
What a smart thing to say right now.
Right, you're absolutely right. That may be your downfall.
You know how in the job interviews when they try to ask
Really
when they do ask you what your weaknesses are and you have to try to turn it into a strength? I feel like that's what she tried to do here. So what is your
Ooh.
weakness? I'm so unique.
That's what you are. Okay, I need her to finish the rest of the song. Like, you know,
I would've just
tell us,
said,
Haley,
look
it's
at
a song.
I see,
There
what
it
they, I
is.
see what she tried to do, but the editing of this whole interview, why they only ask her the question of who isn't, what they say, like who isn't ready for the crown or something that they asked her. So nobody else got that question.
I think they asked the same questions and they just edited it to like be very, let's see who gives the kind of answer we want to drive the narrative of what's going on. Like Susie's face looks like there's a rotary phone in the background. You know what I mean? Like very much like it's not, nothing's on the mobile, nothing, it's like detachable cords. Everything is connected. You know, she looks like
It's like she can
AT&T
barely
operator.
hear her Jim Crow through the microphone of the phonograph. And
Like
I just,
she was there for that public hanging in the Capote stories. But listen, it is what it is.
She brings a Jello mold to dinner.
That's right. Tupperware parties. Tupperware
With the
With
olives.
hot dogs in them. Yeah, hot dogs and
Tupperware
bologna.
parties. What
with
is
the
Minnie
olives and
doing out
spam
the kitchen?
bed. Miss Minnie don't burn no chicken.
I thought
Let's
Minnie
have a grasshopper.
makes good chicken. It just wasn't looking good this time. Come on, grasshopper. Wait a minute. Why? I thought of A Bug's Life immediately. Wait a minute. Stop. Oh my God, not she look like a hopper. Malad, thank you so much for the super chat. She needs to not look like she got jumped when she do her face. Well, that's the new makeup trend now is
I
getting
thought
your
that was
ass
the case. I
beat.
forgot.
Hold on. If we gonna do this to Susie, we gotta do this to Lexi too. Because Lexi was looking like a light-skinned woman at the beginning of a Tyler Perry movie. Go back.
No, Lexi.
She looked a little bruised and battered. I don't
looked like
know.
someone blew some sort of dust and said at her or something. She's still squinting
Baby,
from all the ashes.
Lexi looked like, you're gonna tell her. Like, come on.
Let's be like
Oh,
Come on.
Not
I need to watch that scene one more time.
Baby, wake it up.
Yes, it's
Keep
true.
it a buck.
and
Keep
you're
it a
gonna
buck.
tell her.
Lexi looked a little better than Bruce too.
RuPaul said, actually, anything doesn't go, Susie. I mean, they're fulfilling promises from 2 episodes ago. I guess we must eliminate Susie. They just said, okay, we're going to do this because where can we take this baby? Thank you, Drewski, for the super chat.
Not to Vegas.
I said, oh, here we go. And they got a Diana Ross song. Oof, nothing's going to go our way. Nothing is going to go our way. My God. I thought Lexi did well for her Q&A. Personally, she was running it, if you will, and carrying the narrative that was happening. See, this is why I like her makeup better than I like Susie's. Because there's a highlight that happens on this cheek. It may be severe up in here, but that highlight is nasty for me compared to
Suzanne.
Baby, it looked like Pinkie Pie elbow dropped right on her face. Baby, she
You
climbed
think
to the top
she's,
rope. It was just like,
Remember-
right on her face.
Remember
It's
when I was
giving-
told by Ginger, and they were like, "It's not makeup, it's fake."
With the berries, it was the berries.
oh my God.
Oh, I forgot all about
Oh my God. No, if you saw home movies, this is when Melissa first tried that makeup on. And,
not home movies.
and Brendan's mother was like, oh, okay, so we're going to have to talk about this. How many coats did you put on? All of it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. War paint.
You like it, I love it.
Come on, Gabe.
I think Acacia's is worse, though. I still think Acacia's blush was.
Jamar said Acacia
insane.
forgot.
Acacia was bad. I mean, like, we can all blame Candy for this, though.
Hey,
This is
Well,
true.
everyone wants to have Hulk smash makeup. You know, when he took Loki and was just bam, 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 bam. It's
And
both sides
Lexi,
of the face.
Candy, and Farrah got into an argument and put it on her face.
Good evening to Vanguard players and Vanguard players only. Yes, Hulk smash.
So you just said
Yeah.
fuck rivals, huh?
All of it. Speaking of which, fuck you, Pokemon Scarlet. I went shiny hunting today for a mass outbreak of Blitzels. On my way there, a shiny executor shows up. So that let me know, oh, well, I'm not about to get what I want because now it's going to have to reset this road. And yes, 2 hours this morning. We're on our third sandwich. We're on our third sandwich, Julie. I'm tired, friend. I just wanted a shiny Libra. Okay. Ariana Grande. Jules Sparkles, you're doing fine until they ask you, where do you want to be in 5 years? And then it was silence.
And that's like, what won it? The editing.
I thought it was going to be bad for her, but like they essentially kind of told her, we're not going to give you the combo. We're going to put you in the show. So that's where you'll be in 5 years.
I am so pissed because if there was different music and a little sound effect here, that would have been the reason she was in the bottom. Was that pause if they felt like it?
Oh, this would have been a whole nother narrative.
Oh yeah,
That's why the editing was so weird.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I understand, but and I can hear RuPaul going, "You really should have something together for 5 years, like a full-on bit for that." You know, really think about your life, kiddo, and all that kind of good stuff. Where we got with Anya, let us in, kiddo.
Okay, this
24.
Okay, I was gonna say that. Get out of my head. I was like, Jewel Sparkle is what, like 23, and so she came of age during the quarantine. So what do you mean, like? Imagine
what are you doing in 5 years?
In 5 years, the girls just got out of her bedroom. What do you mean?
Like these bitches are aware that there's an election that's also coming up very fucking soon too. I'm sure while filming this, so it's also like, well, where do you think we're gonna be in 5 years? I know where you'll be with your money.
I almost said something.
I think these are the moments where RuPaul kind of loses us. Like, she be so into the fantasy of it all, and she forgets, like, sometimes there's some events that happen that you just gotta invite into the fantasy.
I'm also not thinking of a 5-year plan at 23. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm thinking of
the girls from seasons 1 through whatever, like 10, like they didn't know they was gonna be in 5 years when they was doing this. They were like, I just want $25,000.
Drag race.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep my bills paid.
I said I want a down payment on a Lexus.
You know, right? A Chevy Suburban. Okay, I gotta take my drag family around. Suburban.
Maybe those girls left them seasons with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Delta's still waiting on that one place that shut down, literally closed their business for the gift card they were supposed to give her. I said, that is crazy.
Wait, who now?
I think it was Delta, but during season, was that 3, right? 2, 3 for
Delta
yes,
season
3.
The Heather.
Some of the queens didn't get their prizes because places like went out of business in the middle of all that happening. So those prizes were never received. Imagine.
I think like Alaska never got her Alan Chuck travel adventure.
That I remember.
But one of them was from a it was like an interior decorating place, and they went out of business, and it was like they got like a gift card for it. I was like, you can give the gift. What? Like, okay, where was it positioned in LA? And it's a place for interior decorating? Like, what's going on? Adam and Chuck Travel. Do y'all remember the day? Remember when that tea went down with them and all the drama that happened with the drag race?
Wait, what happened with Alan Chuck?
Was it? Hold on. Was it Alan Chuck or was it the other one when they went at sea and there were issues with people?
Oh, the drag at sea.
Was it drag at sea? Was that the one? I just remember there was so many competing. Remember we had the haters roast drama that happened with the booking company. Then we had the whatever happened at sea with the drag queens at sea thing happening now. I don't know if y'all know this, but over in the Philippines and in Thailand, our Asian sisters, they're going through it. Like this dude owes a lot of people money. Pangina's a part of it. Has been speaking very vocally about it. The reason that they had to cancel a Slasian tour that was coming up, not because Joella, but because this man apparently wasn't paying nobody money. Like they're booking them, getting up full bit. So yeah,
I know homie from Canada got caught up earlier this year.
Yes.
He was in Canada and the UK, I think. He had several big girls, not like big girls, but like big name girls.
Oh, that was the thing. Maxie was dragging it because Maxie was like one of the headliners for the show. They also had their own separate concert show they were supposed to do. They had to cancel the concert because Maxie's like, I haven't even got paid. I haven't even got paid yet. And so, Pangina, you messy for this, but I'm here for it, girl. You're like, why is this man applying for a visa to go to the States? Like, y'all are posting his business. You are posting his business.
Baby,
like,
the biggest
America.
scammers conference in the world is here.
But at the same time, like, it's going to be hard for him to get in because apparently there have been a lot of things going on with people getting visas to come to America.
I heard Twigs had to cancel the rest of her tour over here because she couldn't.
Yeah, and people are going, well, she was being lazy about it. But I'm like, well, not a lot of folks are honestly going to think that this man is going to do what he's going to do. And now when people want to come over here, there are people being detained that are going to Canada, girl. Canada. Wild. So, sister country. I said, okay, this is what we're doing. But yeah, the girls aren't getting paid. Support your sisters. RuPaul, you did look good this week. I enjoyed this, to be honest with you.
Very much so.
That was nasty. That was cute.
Nice when you look good.
I think she looks like a yassified Roman candle.
Well, next week you're gonna look at damn Thundercat, but this is cute right now.
Oh my God! Did you see the contact lenses, Jamar?
Baby,
tell us.
she said,
She looked
"Good luck." I said, "Ugh."
That lady opened her eyes. I said, and all of that. It reminded me of the movie Neverending Story when they're trying to go through the gate, and all of a sudden the little statues go boom and just shoot at them. Yeah, it's giving very trial and tribulation here. Atreyu. Okay. We had to watch that horse die. That was wild. Come on. I'm like, whoa, please stop tugging him. You getting stuck too, baby. You about to be dead with him. Glue. Let's move on to the judges here.
No?
Stole my gig.
It gives me very like Scarface in the Hood. I like it.
Her and Michelle Pfeiffer are definitely going to be on the line, but like, I'm tired.
Be the goddess.
Fuck my drag. Face is about to pop up. Hello, lady and yours. Tim, he's here today. Like, I'm
like Robbie Turner.
You leave that biracial woman alone.
Listen,
it's
giving total
we got
recall.
2 biracials.
It's about yes, Blake, Scarface in the Hood. Listen, Michelle say the N word. All right, move on. It's okay.
Baby,
She look like Big Gretchen. That's Big Gretchen for baddies. Go ahead, Gretchen. You go fight Jayla. Go bite her. Ross.
Jane Lynch looking real soft these days.
Don't do that. This unholy Sam Smith get up.
Ross looks like a witch that is in a high tax bracket. Like the
witch,
like a Assassin's Creed Templar. You look evil.
Like Agatha's not coming to bring her to the coven, but go in.
I actually like this blouse, but it's something about the smile. Like he looks so weird.
You psychotic.
Join us.
Yeah,
I think yes. I think he looks like a polyp.
He's like a polyp.
Who's Tether?
Like Apollo. Whose tether is he?
Assassin's Creed Templar is crazy.
I said what I said. Evil.
I cannot. Can you imagine him running, Gabby?
Look, you ain't finna make me homophobic on here.
So I think his tether is Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. Oh my goodness, that's too dark.
They got they got the same skin texture. What you mean?
Don't do that. Don't do that to Ross.
Don't do that
to Ross.
Yeah, like I would give Ross a little credit here. He may be, darker these days. God bless him. But
being ridiculous.
Carson, I'd be looking at the stress handles on that bag. I'd be like, Jesus, girl, let the face go. You can't pull it no more. Don't pull it no more. Not George Santos.
Oh. I mean, I've never seen them in the same room. It's possible.
They both flip the wrist the same way. It might be.
So then who is Meatball's tether? Malcolm X.
Shout out to Meatball. That video I saw of them dressed as George Santos was
I
wild.
thought that was hilarious.
Shout out to Tracy Ellis Ross, one of my favorite people on television. Entities, beings, and spirits. Also for the Ferragamo that you wore. I was like, I know that's right. Bitch came with a collection piece. I said, this is off the runway.
With a nasty Louboutin on that heel with the heel pad too.
I was telling him, Blake, I said, Mama is a fashion girl. If you see her at the show, yeah. And she used to walk. So click. But yes, I love me some Tracy. She was wasted this episode, if I'm gonna be honest with you. You could have had her for another episode, but yeah, bring her back.
Literally any other one. Any other.
There is a couple of guests this season. I'm like, you can bring back, not that one dude that, you know, dreams of slavery. Don't bring him back. But yeah, definitely bring Tracy back. Yeah, not the Carmichael guy. This could have been an email.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Maybe an instant message. This could have been a DM. This could have been
a paper plane with notes.
A spam message.
Could have been
Do you hear me? Girl, it's
I
not
don't
even
remember
been
anything
over.
from it. Nothing from it stood out.
At the gift shop. Oh, gift
say-
shop. Go ahead.
I will say that the Poochie outfit stands out for me, but that's only because we have a reference.
Like, I was like, oh, Lexi, this is why I like you.
you.
This is the Beyonce moment, and I appreciate you. Let's not talk about everybody else. Sam, I thought Sam looked nice. That's it.
And
I thought I thought Jules did a good job. I thought Anya looked good, but I was like, okay, Mom's gonna do face choreography more than the real, you know, what we need her. And then there's Susie.
Susie.
And everyone else is Sir. Face. See you next Tuesday.
Sweet chocolate sugar coated candy man. Sweet chocolate sugar coated candy man. Boop, boop, beep, boop.
Like, I just assumed she was gonna, like, a cop was gonna curse someone and Susie's gonna pop out and start dancing over the black girl somewhere. I just didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm not gonna say the name of what they are, but I just was
like the five of them don't look like they should be anywhere together.
No.
at all.
Like you have Tanya Tucker, reject from Pussycat Dolls. You got Lexi her own show, and then Susie. No, they just don't belong together.
Tanya Tucker is wild.
Susie's looking at RuPaul like, who's this jigaboo in the audience? Who let her
Ah!
Oh.
So you just have so Dooley. I literally just said I'm not gonna say that because they bet cross the line. You in turn go. So I'm gonna do that now.
in? That's what you
Don't do that again. And I'm saying that on here with everybody here. Don't do that again because that was wild of you to do that.
Ooh,
I'm like, nigga, you really just did that? Like that just happened. Like that just happened. Don't do that again. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's not the one or the two or the three. Girl, boo. Actually, that word might be acceptable since it's not our America anymore. But we'll continue.
Like that's the flag? Okay.
Well, yeah, that is. Yes, that's the play. What you mean? God damn it. Jesus Christ. You better pick and choose your battles, Taurus. Anywho, dude, get my channel shut down so y'all can go subscribe to his shit. Let's get on to opulent overwear. The fuck? Jules Sparkles.
I'm sick of this
The
wig.
outfit was lovely, but yeah, the wig does give Christmas ornament.
I
But
didn't look.
other-
I'm tired of these goddamn contact lenses.
It was just feathers. Like there was
I
nothing
liked it.
special or intriguing.
The inside was nice. I was here for the inside lining of the coat.
With no
collar.
panties, like looking like a.
They complimented
I
it.
liked
So yes, an illusion. You gotta know. Yeah.
Which is
I said, you
weird.
would have read another girl
Like,
for that. Y'all would have read
You
another girl
sure
for
would
that.
have.
I mean, I think the coat is beautiful, but it's not enough.
Ariana Mary Lou Who Grande. Or as Nymphia said, really opulent outerwear. Nymphia. I can't. Christopher, I wanted to highlight that. Awful finale, awful challenge, awful runway category, awful runway, awful elimination, awful chop. I like you, Buffer.
Correct.
I like you, Buffer. You got a moth too in your picture. Go ahead. They're important. Whose notifications going off? Yeah, Soulful Dog. Whose notifications going off? Hey, don't worry about it. They got notifications.
It's Blake issue. I can tell you exactly what it is.
I don't know how to turn them off my computer.
But, I'm assuming those are work emails, so we're gonna let that roll. We're gonna let that roll.
I mean, I guess technically it's networking, but shout out to her.
Jamar, this is the day I get to tell you to your face, take them out. You see what happens to her? Take them out. You're not Storm. You will not conjure the weather. I love you, friend.
Yeah, maybe I'll win the challenge and make it to the finale.
No, see, Melinda didn't even win her episode.
Wow.
She just was iconic for having those blue contact lenses almost 3D eject from her face at that moment. Here, I love you, friend. As a matter of fact, this is to all of y'all. Do you hear me? Hey, you want to look like somebody else, that's fine. But please, sometimes just pick the color that suits you best. Some of y'all out here just making powers, you mutants the next day. Please stop. It's very inhuman.
What happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Instead of the Gal Gadot challenge, can we do the Halle Berry challenge? Because I feel like that would be so much more fun.
But Gal Gadot's challenge is actually kind of fucking funny. Like that lady cannot act at all.
Where are the stones?
You say Halle Berry cannot act?
No, Gal Gadot.
Halle Berry can act. She chooses some movies that are questionable at times, where it's like, now, girl, you know this script wasn't going to do nothing. But Halle's, she got her Oscar. She can do what she want to do now. At this point, it's like, go off, do what you want to do. Pop off, sister. She's also a hoot on Twitter. Shout out to Halle Berry on Twitter. I was like, I need to follow you. Thank you. Because she trolls along with the other trolls. She understands. Go ahead. She was married to Eric Benet.
She's got bad taste in men.
Yes, she do.
I don't think the circumstances they said about their relationship is true. I feel like that was an excuse. I want to know what really happened.
Oh. I love that I heard the car drive by right at that moment. Thank you for adding that effect in there. Speaking of Kill Road, Lexi loves.
They gave her 10s.
I can't.
I don't think this.
I'm not my Tate, not in the Tate McRae for me. No, thank you. No, and I like the coat down.
I like the coat.
After that, I hate this wig with a passion.
Look worse.
Is the coat opulent?
No, she work at the Pink.
It's giving Benji like cute tees. Like I'd love to see that on somebody with like a different kind of look underneath it. Like very for winter, but this big ass bubble coat with this in the wig. Oh my god, I can't do the wig.
Nothing goes together.
It's a little thin. It's a little thin.
That little braid.
It's Ashniko.
It's like Abby did her hair from Bob's Burgers, bitch. Can I braid your hair? No, girl. Like I like Lexi a lot. I couldn't ride with this. I was like, no. I do like the coat though. It do give bad cover.
It's invisible on this stage though.
It is. That's something that I was like, I wonder if it looks much better if you were sitting in front of it, because it looks luxe, but I can't
giving
see it.
Merlot tease if we were closer to the color.
Okay, to the future girls, try to bring less black in future seasons if they're going to keep this stage.
And if you're going to do this, big wig.
Yeah.
Because no clothes on and a coat do not make it a thin wig and thin hair.
Or a cute shoe.
It needs something a little poppy. I need something to pop.
What's the focal point of this outfit?
It's supposed to be the coat, right?
Yeah.
The thing that we can't see.
But I'm looking at what's underneath it more. Like this is my focus, is the center right here versus the coat, and that's my problem with it. And I love you, Lex, but girl, what is this? Joe Ella's wig? Like what? Like
you know, Lexi don't do big wigs.
You said what, Blake?
Lexi don't do big hair.
She really don't.
She hasn't.
I mean, she
Mama
had
like
some
she like to
semi,
get a little
you know,
human.
bigger hair in the
Mom.
photo shoot with her, you know, in the ugly dress. She had like that little number.
Would you call that big hair or is it sculpted hair?
Oh,
She wore big hair in
I
one
say
challenge, like
I say
the
sculpted.
singing one.
Yeah. And I think that big hair was a borrowed wig, low key, because they've been borrowing each
Oh,
other's
yeah.
hairs. You know,
I think
ask
so.
Susie with that dark ass.
Okay.
She had Anya's
That
Baby.
headband.
lace line, bitch.
That edge band she had.
At first, I thought they were joking. This was for real. It's like,
Like she just got out the chair. Like, woo, girl, let them slay down real quick. You know, okay. When you get home, blow a little bit more heat on it. Okay, we're gonna make it stick.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Weak. She's giving MTV Video Music Awards, and I understand that.
14 weeks.
Well,
And she ain't been told to change, and she's been the same girl since the beginning.
Ooh, it do look like her songs never make it to the top 100. We gotta move on. We do. Y'all know who that is. Y'all be staring at that girl. Oh, on your nerve. I can smell the house. I can smell the incense burning. I know what
Still Scott.
Smell like
the Erykah Badu playing in the background.
Yeah.
it's giving. I would like to say, God, what's the smell? Black ice. Black ice is
It's
either that or
fried sausage.
yeah, I've
and-
done frankincense before too.
All you gotta do is say yes.
Like
blow a tree.
there's some naughty pine walls that are on the back of it, very shag carpet.
I am not my hair.
You know,
Got my hair.
the living room has a sunken feature. It's gonna step down into it.
I love a sunken living room.
Okay.
I used to love that, like back in the day. You don't see them no more, but
I thought you were rich when you had a sunken living room.
it was the tea. I was like, this is kind of wild. We get
She got a pic.
stepping into the living room.
She got a painting of a black man with an afro holding the earth. On
No,
his
there's a
shoulder.
naked black woman with her titties out on the wall
Yep.
somewhere. Okay, real talk.
And a black Jesus.
Yep.
Thank you. Beads on every door.
Somebody said cocoa butter and Jack Daniels. A word.
I hate that.
Why Jack?
Word.
We
Jack
ain't gotta be
Daniels.
Jack. Give us some RSVP. Come on, give a little some of that. Whatever you need. RSVP is what you need. I don't drink alcohol like that.
ESOP.
VSOP, friend. You meant
There we go.
VSOP.
Every time I see it, I think
Gas
RSVP.
station.
I'm like BS. I'm like, it can't be RSVP. That sounds too easy. Okay, let's see. VSOP. Listen,
Clearly, you know who it is.
I know Hennessy and I know Jack. That's it. That's what I know. My black beverages, okay, with a little ginger ale.
Come on,
Change your life.
RSVP.
Change your life. Yes, ginger ale and brown liquor go together perfectly. By the way, for the holiday spirits, get you some. But yeah, I like Arnie's outfit. I was here for it. I know this woman through and through.
I thought she was so much.
I feel like she is divorced and she has the house now. She's turned it into an art studio for young minds in the neighborhood. Yes, and every time the children come back home from to their parents, like, "Ooh, you always smell like that lady house." Very that.
I needed skin. I need some cleavage or something
I
to break
needed
it up.
Like-
You said I need titties. She giving a little too covered up for Jesus. A light hint of blue magic and Let's Jam in the air. You know, I like the smell of Let's Jam. Blue magic used to terrorize me when my dad would pull out that jar. I'm like, please no, like please, we gonna catch on fire. We walk past.
Why
something
did you hate
more.
Blue Magic? It was.
I didn't like the smell. No, I just didn't like the smell of it.
It just
The
smells chemical.
jam used to do it for me because it smelled like fruit. I was like, it smelled like a whole mango just exploded in someone's head. And my sister used to, that was her go-to with the balls in your hair. My mom used to just lay that hair down with it. But
door knocker earrings like that are not on her ears. I don't like this.
They are on her shoulders.
Again, the judges said nothing about it at all.
She might as well
'Cause I
be Roger
rewinded.
Smith with no ears and putting earrings on top. Just go ahead with it. I still liked it though. I know the nails smell like booty, but yeah, I very much did like it.
Oh, have you ever seen underneath a woman who has like real nails that are long, it's like yellow and kind of cracked? That's what I think.
That's what
That is
I was
so
getting
good.
like. I was getting the tissue paper
Baby.
did not cover the entire nail. You know what I'm saying? It was because look at how they look. It look like they scrape. They're for scraping. I may use that to dig.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
It's real nasty.
My lord.
Thank
But
you
we
for
know that
coming to
woman.
the question of the show. It's
Do
brown
we?
noise.
I don't.
You've seen her. You may not know her, but you've seen
I don't. I've never seen that woman.
We talk to her every day.
her from
I
Michigan.
have-
You
Baby,
got to look in the
I don't know who
mirror.
that is.
Okay. Listen. Right.
I've seen the homeless with better hygiene than that. I don't know.
You live in the
Manny
ghetto.
just called her an African booty
That's
scratcher.
a
Just want y'all to know that.
That's a lie. Okay, what you say, Gabby?
I said you just basically call her an African booty scratcher. Everybody in the panel.
I did not
Except
call
me.
that lady. Yeah, right. Dooley was talking. Listen, Dooley was the one that championed this conversation. He said, "I said that Jay will Google her. Yeah, we gonna do that. Yeah,
Baby, I am a historian. I'm just quoting the news.
I needed you to do like the White House and erase that page. Okay, listen. Oh, that's really sad, actually. That's actually really sad. Real news. Sam Starr, our
Child.
Confederate sister.
Speaking of real news, Sam Starr.
Missy Piles.
Mm-mm.
What are we giving it?
Chop.
This is a boo.
No,
She looks so old.
it did age her a lot. That's one thing Ross did say right.
Just from head to toe, like we've seen this wig also 2 or 3 times. The outfit doesn't say outerwear, really.
It really doesn't. It's a
It's
regal
pretty.
woman, a regal woman.
But as a 20-some-odd-year-old person, I've been a 20-some-odd-year-old person. I never in my life, for a brief moment, I never wanted to look like a 45-year-old woman.
Oh, you're being kind. 45.
53.
Yeah, this is something that Kathy Hilton would wear.
It
I
does
did.
go-
Blanche.
It's a nice dress. It is. It would look better on somebody else, to be very honest with you.
It would look better on Latrice.
With someone with a different skin tone. For
Oh.
sure. She's like, I'm gonna wear Mama Ruth's favorite color. It's not that good of a color on you.
On you, it looks good on her.
Orange
skin
isn't for
tone.
you. You look better in blue, red,
Blue.
and white.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the American flag color. So you should just stick to that.
Confederate flag color.
Confederate flag color.
Yeah, you're
Clock.
keeping it there.
Yeah.
Rachel Tension.
You look real
Okay.
nice in your little outfit, your little 4th of July fit.
I'm telling you, bring in the new year, Independence Day. I did appreciate the Auntie Mame reference, RuPaul, because I do love that movie so much, but I also wanted to be like, which one are you talking about this too? I like the cocoon coat. I'm not gonna lie. Her makeup is a different story. I do like the coat. I'm a little torn on
That
it.
is a lot of blush.
The coat is fab. The makeup is atrocious, and a nude fucking pump.
Did I get the shoe? Matthew? Please tell me I
Little
got the
stage
shoe.
shoe. I do like the coat.
I don't
We
know
know
if I
it's
got
there.
the shoe. The coat is everything, but I just
Oh,
I got the shoe.
there it is.
That nude pump is wild with this red. I mean,
It's so distracting.
I am not crazy.
I'm looking at it now. Like, are you barefoot? Like, what's happened? What is the illusion you're trying to give? Are you out of shoes? Like, no shade. It happens, girl. Like,
Shoes.
Maybe.
Rose has taught you that you can buy multiple pairs of shoes and just paint them.
Yeah.
She sure did paint all the shoes.
yeah.
She sure did.
Corey brought all those boats. I mean, shoot, there was enough in the docking bay for you to put something in there. I don't know. God bless her. Ooh, wee. That
But the
coat is
coat-
nasty. It's nasty.
I want that.
It's quite gorgeous. That makeup too was wild and crazy. Judging was interesting. I'm sorry. I was like,
Judging
what?
was edited.
What do you mean?
It was
What?
all
I
over
kept
the
doing that.
place. I didn't know who. Like, are they all lip syncing? Like,
Yeah, it was all. Yeah.
That's what it gave. Because like they read Anya and Jules, and they were in the top. Like,
It was weird.
They were giving opposite critiques for different people and then making something more than what it was for others. Like, for example, Lexi, you're sexualized your ad, but then Jules' whole photo for the Las Vegas trip is these dudes pretending to ejaculate over her bukkake teeth. Like, girl, what are we talking about? Like, look at this. Would I really expect to see that just hanging up?
She looks like that one adult film where the girls on the couch.
Stop.
Oh, with Jack
Low-key,
Slayer's
yeah.
there and the other dude and the other
Not the
dude
names.
and the other dude. No, I know the one. And the other dude and the other dude. Yeah. Yeah.
like, oh boy on the left is in actual, like, in the moment of the actual.
He's
you
in
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
He really wanted to be seen. I noticed.
I mean, this one just peeing. This one looking at the pee. This one is like, I'm not really turned on by this because I really prefer a man's touch, but we'll continue. This one over here is thinking about this one over here. This one like, hey, this one like, I like a snow bunny. Yeah, I don't even know that. Not too much. Woo-hoo. Shut up, Dooley. Woo-hoo. Oh my God, that name. Oh, I just remembered who that was. Oh, were you there for the interaction I had with him at DragCon? Wild.
No.
Wild with a whole lollipop.
Oh, I forgot about
Jamar,
him.
were you there with, I forget.
No,
Man,
not it. I was
Walked up on me, girl, and just, I was like, oh, I could feel all of the medications being touched. Oh no.
I forgot about that man.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
he was a regular in DC at the ended at one point in time, and
Baby, she used to get bashed and bashed in the bathrooms.
And it's like real, like upfront with it, like real upfront with it too. Like it's very.
Jamar, what if I told you I was at that McDonald's? That's a real story. I was.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you need therapy?
I mean,
I was in therapy at the time.
At the moment that happened. I was like, I feel like y'all just have a little sign up there saying they were here, if anything. But child, anywho, we're not gonna bring up cum dumpsters. Anywho, so listen, we're gonna get to Jules in this. I'm never gonna get used to this. I'm never going to get used to this. That color is so off. I was like, she's wearing pants. She's wearing pants. But I did think her ad was pretty good. That was the best one next to Anya's for me. This photo is lovely. It's not as graphic as the other one we just saw. No shade. They are giving some sort of, it's a little sexy, but
yeah, that actually looks like Coming to the Whorehouse, whereas Lexus looks like Come to the Show.
It's giving dark party. Just fair with that. But this was now Lexi. No shade, friend.
Wait, what happened?
Arietti's wig. It do look like that one.
Oh, probably is.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't like this look for this ad, y'all. I don't think it doesn't fit the theme.
Or what she was saying, with how she was dressing this and what she was saying in it low key. Because I thought this was some sort of ad that Gia posted. Matthew, all right. I wasn't gonna say Craigslist. Disclaimer. But yes, the girls gotta work. But yeah, I'm with Dooley. I was like, okay. What is this? But God bless her for trying. I didn't think it was good. Someone's gonna respond to that ad. Anya. Love this. Thought this was great, low key, but I also didn't really see a direction. I said, interesting how you did the other take with the rest of them, but this is a little bit more respectful. I also wasn't a fan of seeing fried chicken fly in the background.
I wish they would have sort of
noticed the chicken.
Because you can't see what she's wearing with all that black.
Yep.
I agree, Blake.
Not you getting it.
You can get a meal too. I said,
But
"What?"
she still has so much charisma though. But that chicken in the back is crazy.
That was crazy. I know she was talking about you can get some chicken wings, but I just
Just the
way
visual
this
of
could
it.
be taken
Just
out of context, I just like you had to throw
That's a
the tenders
setup.
up there. You did. You had to throw tenders up there. But RuPaul going, you need to let us in. I said, you say this to every queen when they get to a certain point in the competition, and I'm getting sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
That thing looked like it itched a little bit though.
I need Dooley to share what he's typing with us with the rest of the class.
My hands are not typing anything.
You were, friend. It's okay. What did you think of this scene, Dooley, in reference for this? You can do all that. I'm catching it. I'm clocking it. What did you think of this, friend? I'd love you to interact with this.
You know, at this point, I think you said what needed to be said. I think that was a fake critique, and I don't understand what it means.
How about Sam's? Haven't said anything yet. What about Sam?
I also could have put Sam. I mean, Sam was in the bottom. I don't understand the coherence of the story and what was judged. I don't understand.
This is crazy.
This isn't the ad. What is this for?
I don't know what the story is. Like, what
is this for?
Like,
Vivint? I'm confused. Is Monet gonna come out and start dancing? Like
What show
so we
is
got
this? What are
we got Jules at the house. We got Lexi at the Star Trek convention. We got Anya at church, and then this.
And Sam is at an ad for a Republican poster against gays and trans people. I don't know. Then we're here.
My God,
Baby.
And this is a different event entirely.
On a different
It's you better work.
And nothing about this makes you want to feel fabulous.
It's too small.
You better work. Look at this wig. You better work. Jesus Christ. The wide
Not
shot
for the
wasn't
hair.
any better. It's not better.
This is crazy.
Don't set her up. You set these bitches up. You could have taken different photos. What about this? I hated it. I hated
There's
all
no
of it.
angle that
She
would
came
help
to
this.
set like that. Like, what much you could do when she walked on set, looking crazy.
It's the all ashore, all aboard, everybody. We're on the boat, but we're going to Vegas.
Right. Why?
Where is the port? Where are we getting on the boat, girl? How are we gonna get to Vegas?
From Sand Pirate.
Wheels on it now. What's going on? Is it a Tesla? Oh, them stocks are going down, girl. Rosie the Riveter.
Wow.
For Vegas, for the Vegas headline show.
Right. I thought about
Rosie
that,
the
but I was like,
Riveter.
not for Vegas, but maybe.
I know Katy Perry would love it. Okay.
That was World War II.
Right.
that was after.
I don't know. I don't know what the show would have been. I guess I'll show my kneecaps nude live. Getting real spicy.
Oh man.
Maybe at this point in time, it'll put you in prison. You got to show ankle.
Yeah.
That's as far as you can go.
I'll show my belly button.
These are for prison.
Maybe you can get ankle. That's it.
Like shows you do not want to go see in Vegas. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Imagine, congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge.
that
would have taken me out.
You know, that would be bad. We should have done it.
Oh my goodness. I can't. Jules winning, it felt like default for me because so people were saying it could have been Anya's fifth win. I'm like, nah, not the miserable comment, not RuPaul saying let me in. That was her. No, that's not gonna go your way. Afraid not. Lexi, nope, wasn't gonna happen there. They said no, you was doing too sexual and stuff. Jules had the best commentary. Sam and Frankenfurter, they were the ones that were honestly in the bottom this week. But I kind of hated it for Susie a tad bit, even though they've been cocky, because it felt like that balloon got deflated this whole episode. And it hasn't been like that this season for her. She's found a way to still remain and still stay confident, but it's almost like, well, damn, I must be going home. Even in Untucked, that lady was like, well, I had the worst critiques ever. I can't believe that. I said, oh yeah, she already know what's up. This is giving me, everybody is talking to me crazy in the back, and it's giving me pat, you're about to go home. Love Child by Diana Ross and the Supremes.
She beat her then. To me, anyway.
I don't disagree.
I just don't like Sam's style of lip syncing. I think that's just what it is.
Tia Coffee, shout out to her. We messaged this morning. She said that Susie won.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
it was like, low-key Susie won that. I don't like the interpretation of soul being people that give angry face or upset stomach face. I have a thing about that. Like, Diana Ross has never made this face singing any note at all.
No, has never done a church lady hop as Susie did.
That too. Oh my God, Blake! I'm so glad.
She is not.
I was like, "Where's the gospel?" That lady, where's the devil? I'm just playing, but like, where's the gospel at? What are you talking about? A hop? Susie started dancing. I said, "No. You gotta do like Whitney Houston and Diana. They're not moving like that. They're gonna sweat. They're gonna head bop, a little shaky of the wig. No one got a wig that this works with either.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, this. I was like, Love Child is a park and bar.
I don't like it.
And see, what would have been nasty would have been to, instead of having a dress on, to have some real nasty 1940s lingerie. Really eat it up.
The song is Love Child. You know, you're gonna give a little Santa a little ooh, only at Mattress Giant. Ooh,
I wonder, like, as an artist, like, how do you make Susie Toot sexy? Because we learned last episode that Susie Toot is her mom. So, like, you would essentially be making your mom sexy.
There's some Freudian.
but that's a real question. How would you make Susie?
That is a real question that I had.
Her drag doesn't give that. It never has crossed that line of that's kind of hot. To me, I don't,
wink.
Yeah, I gotta have some. I need the talkies. You hear me? You know, I don't want a silent picture. I'm afraid not.
I feel like that era is actually very sexy. She just is.
Her character just doesn't come from that.
Yeah, people still pull from that era, so you could have good outfits, good makeup, and be cute.
She's just not sexy.
She just don't want to do it. You can't even give like a cutesy little Betty Boop. I mean, if your whole thing is like that era,
right? Like Betty Boop is sexy,
flirty.
Like,
it's flirty.
I mean, to be fair, Sam doesn't have that either.
In a strapless dress with a skirt that come up to her hoo-ha is just flirty. Not saying you do, like, just
Jamar, I felt your top come out of you there in your answer. You said Sam is also in the same boat too.
Yeah, I don't get that from her either.
You don't get sexy from Sam?
No.
Especially not with this outfit on.
Especially not with this outfit on.
No, she looks like she goes to an evangelist church.
What?
All right, Matthew, we're still here. I wasn't prepared for that one. That one came out of.
What's the name of the church, Blade? What's the name of the church?
So the first thing that came to my mind. I'll put what I thought in the chat.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no! We walked away from that trend. Oh no! I get John Bonet from Sam. Chuck.
Oh no!
Oh wow! Oh wow!
You are dark.
Oh wow!
I should be laughing at
wow, baby.
Wow.
I'm Sam.
You are evil.
Oh, Blake. Listen, A Time to Kill was a movie.
Oh my goodness.
Here you go.
And so
Yes,
is
I
the
did. Ooh, and I'll do it again too. Okay, listen. Oh goodness
Ooh.
gracious.
Kendrick.
Love goddess. Wait.
Love God.
Bring it out.
Yes, make America tithe again. Come on. Yes, make them tithe again. Come on.
I mean, Trump been asking for tithes for all these countries for the last couple of weeks here. You keep on raising them. We need new air conditioners over here.
So, once again, I am asking you to open your purse.
Julie. Oh, that's not funny. Oh no, that's not. Why am I laughing at that? That's not funny. That's not.
It's
funny.
dork
That's a dark
sided. It's
joke.
dork sided.
That is a dark joke.
It's dork
That's
sided.
really fucked up. We're gonna keep that
dork
one
sided.
in the vault. Ooh, that got me tearing up. Yeah, we're gonna keep that one in the vault. That was actually very funny.
Love goddess.
Ooh, get down on your knees. Oh, your love goddess. Yield, yield, yield. That was my song.
Baby, she put up that sign.
That was my song. She stole it from me. You know, people just die on Jackie Washington Day. You know that, right? That's right. They just wake up and go. Whoopi Goldberg was so fucking funny in that movie. Oh, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Thank you, Dooley. Oh goodness, I need.
It's
to
on
catch that
Tubi.
part. Oh,
Good,
it's on Tubi. I bought the movie.
Anywhere.
I bought it. I still got the DVD somewhere in one of these little storage containers. I'll play it on my PlayStation. But not on the Switch 2. I'm still gonna buy a Switch 2, but they're talking about raising those prices again. I'm like, wow.
Ain't the game's like $80 or something?
The Mario Kart one is $80 for sure.
I would just like to remind our friends at home that when tariffs are in effect, you, the consumer, pay the money, not the country. That's not how this works.
People are thinking that has nothing. They're like, no,
that's not how
Nintendo's just
it works.
Two things can be true at once, sweetheart. No shade. Like, yes, Nintendo is greedy, so is Capcom, but we are also being affected by that from anything coming literally from damn near everywhere.
We just got rid of the Department of Education. I just want to let you know.
Baby girl. But when little baby girl needs some Huggies and then in that packet say $39.99.
You're gonna blame Obama. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna blame them. You're gonna make it Kamala's fault. You're gonna say, well, she should have tried harder. It's real. I'm getting tired of the shit I'm reading online. I'm really
like, baby, that chart is a whole chart of what is called trade deficits. And poorer countries have a higher trade deficit because they have $0 to engage in trade, honey, which is why baby algebra failed y'all, and it just hurt my feelings.
We have leaked text conversations, and y'all still talking about Hillary. I am done. Do you understand me? Like,
baby girl, when you pull up to try to get them Newports, baby, and they're now $50 a pack, girl. That's because
that's also for you girls that smoke cigarillos too. For you girls that roll up with your green and don't do other papers and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff's important.
Your vape cartridge battery is $492. That's because they use cobalt that we do not get. We don't have that here, baby. That's Africa.
And listen,
we don't have that.
And you have somebody who possibly had their brain fried for too long at 104 degrees, telling you that we now have your poppers have been banned. How you doing over there, girls that can't take? Girl, I know you mad.
You don't have to yell at me right now.
Baby girl, when you mad they don't have no more French vanilla pump at your Starbucks, girl. We don't make that here. They don't come from here.
I said Troy's music don't hit no more. Oh, I feel the rush. No, you don't. No, you don't. You stop that. That no longer.
Baby, when your Taylor Swift tickets are $1,000 because the technology, right? Excuse me, more than that. Because the technology, we don't make that here. Now you got to pay them to come over here to produce your concert. You pay for that. Tariffs.
You hate us more than you love yourself. So
That's the
I'm
El
just
Ro.
I'm watching the fire. Jamar feels left out. So many. Jamar, do you feel left out?
Oh no, not at all. I was just distracted by Susie's cheek in this photo.
Baby, when you get your color contact refill and they are no longer 99 cents, tariff, you pay that.
You know, some of y'all may be new to Jamar. He stares.
Jamar did nothing.
And intently too. Like that eye tells you something. I know my friend. If he's staring at someone, I'm like, girl, who we killing? I mean, what's going on? Like, where we digging the body up? RuPaul got a hole somewhere.
She got a lot of holes somewhere.
Oh, that was. Oh, I should be quiet.
Baby, we saw the map. We know where the holes are.
If I want to find out about the layers of the earth, I'm gonna ask RuPaul. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna have to move on today. Platelets. I'm not talking about blood count. All right, let's keep going here.
Speaking of Derek,
Or lifted lace.
Oh, I almost went to Derek Barry and he's talking about it. Okay, listen. It's a machine. I'm not gonna do this today. Whoa!
Face crack of the century.
This was a gag. It was a little bit of a gag. I did expect Susie to go to top 4. I was a little bit thrown off. Mama did do a good job this season. I'm not gonna knock that. Not the front runner. Maybe in like the first 5 weeks, when the last time you won was on the 5th episode, and we're on 14. So technically, you've been there, and it's been.
I have a question for the group.
What's that?
Who's more delusional? Who was more in the fantasy? Susie 2 or Lucy LaDuca?
Lucy
Ooh.
Who felt the fantasy harder?
I think Lucy.
Lucy
Lucy was counting a mini challenge win as a win. So that to me,
She also gave us good crash
Just her
out
out.
energy for just like a nice second or two when it was very. I
fucking
just don't understand. Yeah, like I enjoyed that. I like when people crack on TV. Do that more often.
no, I was
Susie
second
was trying to
place.
be
You were
cool.
third place.
Susie, like,
Everybody's
oh.
saying Lucy.
I'm like, nah,
Definitely.
Lucy
Why y'all
was.
spelling it like that?
I forgot how to spell her name in general, so I assumed it was
Lucy
spelled like
That's
LaDuca.
how it is.
That's how you spell it.
Yeah, she was a construction worker out there with all the fellas, you know.
I said
She
Lucy.
looked like a Who from Whoville. All
She
she
do.
needs is a little nose, a little tip on the nose bit. Okay, mosquito bite. She'd be right.
That was also the season where they were like, I was first place, I was second. Girl, who cares? You didn't win.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
knew that Sasha
That
was
You
always
look a
first.
damn
She's like, I was second
Animaniac.
place. You were third
Mistress
place.
Gaslight. Oh my God, such a great season. Just playing with folks' feelings. Oh, I had a good time. Very good time. And if you ever tried her, it was like, now wait a minute. Clock in.
I won 2 minis in the main. Okay, girl.
I don't know. It's hard not to be delusional because, like, especially with the whole law thing. She came up here dressed like an Animaniac, and they said that was a fashion moment for the season. So
They needed to be nice.
Yeah, they just didn't want the same thing that happened to that happened to JBC happened to Law LR. There we go. Yeah, they just were trying to make sure get something positive in there to say I think so, because we ain't gone back to chapstick. We ain't. That lady tapped her way out of here. Susie, I hope you come back. To be
that was the
honest,
N-word.
I want you to go.
Uh-oh.
I want you to go get mentored by Jinx.
You think Jinx got time to mentor right now?
No, I thought she doesn't. Jinx is booked and busy.
Jinx can just put a spell on her Hecata, and then go where it needs to go. Put something in the pot real quick and dance around it. She said getting the crown just got a lot easier.
What a cocky thing to go out on.
I also would like to tell her you weren't getting it either.
I'm about to say, yeah.
To be very fair,
Sam just didn't have enough winner. I would have rather seen her, but
the person who you were most excited to see in the bottom 2 from this when you were like, what was your favorite moment? Seeing you in the bottom 2, you went home this week. Anya was gonna beat you in the finale if y'all were up against each other. Hate to tell you that. Just gonna be real. I think Rue would have gave it a sweep. Even Lexi, no shade. I think they liked. Go ahead, Blake. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I cut you
off. To me, I don't think they were gonna give it to Susie, even if she went to the top 4. I think that they were already tired of her. No shade. I think that her peak happened early, and after that, it was nice to see her. No shade, but I think they just got tired of it. It was like, we can't work this no more. Girl, she keeps on talking about how she
and had to pick somebody. I was probably gonna pick you to lip sync against because she knows she can beat you. Like,
I'm like, let's think of the songs. You know, they had to prepare for both of them. So, like, we would be like, yes, pick her immediately. She is just going to tap this out. It's not going to be cute no more. It was interesting when Katy Perry was here. You know, she liked it when she sees people that look like of color tap. But yeah, I was, you know, very much, I didn't see it, honestly.
It would be something real egregious, too. It would be like, how many licks? And it would be like Anya versus Susie, too. Because you know, somebody tweeted this week, but like, it's now like when production, like you always know when production want a girl out. Because it's always the most egregious, extra ridiculous thing that happens. And you just be like, what? Like,
think about it, Dooley. Let's go over the 14 episodes and how Susie was portrayed through all of it. We get to hear, and it's down the entire episode. I was like, damn, she's gone. Everybody else, the fact that Lexi and Anya and Untuck were like, girl, we're good.
Yeah, like, yeah, I made it, and that's great.
Like, damn, let the bitch get to the stage. Like, we know, but they even tell you, I'm not going to say who told me this, but they say in the background, it does feel like you're going to go home the day you're going to go home. There's not really a surprise for that. I was like, oh my goodness. And I also think that Susie did these confessionals after she was eliminated. It felt like that in her confessional tease. I'm like, she seems really down. This must have been like right after that took place. So they said, okay, put on some clothes and talk about how we sent you home. Mirage, thank you for the super chat. She was the only queen who was on a decline, yet others saw her as the main threat. I was so confused. Anya is right here eating everything.
I feel like only Lexi saw Susie as a threat.
And she was just loud about it.
Like Anya was like, everything you can do, I can do better.
No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Like Susie was definitely intimidated by Anya, like trying to be the friend, even though Anya had her back every time. Actually, it's funny. Anya had a lot of people's backs that actually ended up talking about her too, but I'll be quiet.
I feel like Lexi was on a different adventure. So what do we know about Lexi? Lexi spent a lot of time watching television. And I feel like Lexi knew that if she was gonna make it, she needed to have a connection or a storyline with somebody. And I feel like she felt the energy from Susie too, and she clocked Susie being a know-it-all and being at the top, and she was like, that girl. And she took that. It was a smart move. I don't want to say that was fraudulent, but I do think it was strategic.
I hate Susie.
It did create a narrative too, to be honest. Like for us as viewers, we were able to relate to Lexi as looking at Susie. It was like, why is she thinks she's this, that, and the other. We could also take Susie's side and be like, why is this girl always worried about me?
Always at me, yeah.
Jennifer, I like this comment. Do y'all think Susanna has learned to chill since they filmed? She spent most of the interview at Roscoe's talking over Carson. Something about that didn't sit right in my spirit. I love how they got Carson there, because he's from the same era as what Susie Toot dresses like, so they could be relatable together. Two old handbags, but yeah, some people just like to talk, and some people also have a lot to say and are real cerebral and want to let you hear it. I have not seen Susie in the wild yet. What'd you say, Blake? I'm sorry.
She has an overinflated sense of her ego.
What exactly doesn't?
I don't deny that.
Susie's, I think, is a bit, a bit too big for her britches.
Word.
I think she's super talented, but not that girl.
Correct.
What they say, the jack of all trades, but not the master of one, master of none. Yeah. It do give me a little of that with Suzanne. But hey, sometimes the jack of all trades wins shows. They just have to work it out. But that whole question of, do you want to work in Vegas, sweetie? they're gonna call you
No.
for Drag Race Live. Don't say no. That's wild. You basically just told them you didn't want the opportunity to
That's
work
a
with them.
check. Baby, Drag Race Live is always sold out.
Mhm.
Always. It's packed. And on top of it, they pay for your hotel room unless you do something wild and get kicked out. They also make sure that you're taken care of unless you do something really fucked up and stupid in the background.
And ain't no prohibition over there. You can drink legally.
End up having to go to
You
another
know,
show and not
You don't
win.
gotta sneak your flask under your titty.
Oh well.
You're destroying stuff. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna be very happy at whoever knows what I'm talking about because I'm not gonna say
Feels very pointed.
They're not pointed. They're not. That toe was never pointed. I'll tell you that much. But yes, let the younger ones cook. I think they do need to let that happen with a few of the queens that come on the show that are younger, and a lot of people have been doing drag for ABC years or whatever. I do kind of miss when they have legacy girls on. We did like Sasha because she was seasoned. She knew what she was doing. She was self-aware of everything and knew who she was. And a lot of people come on the show and I don't think they know who they are exactly. And then we get that through whatever they think we want to see. Mm-hmm. And a lot of y'all put on these weird personalities and you get online, girl, that's not me.
Yes, mama. Let's get sick now.
Like, there are a couple people who went home early who I'm like, I'm good on you. Joella.
I can't wait for them today. I wonder what I want to see
Stars.
Susie 2 do. Susie 2, if you dance the body party or something like that and just really serve.
There are a couple people.
You know who I want to see more from though? It's Crystal Envy.
I do too. I was mad they got eliminated.
She got trapped early.
Like Crystal could have actually done something.
She wasn't giving the storyline that they wanted her to give, and so they got rid of her.
Yeah,
she wasn't crashing out for not winning.
She was not gonna crash out.
I feel like that's kind of bullshit though, because I would have also felt the way if you spent the first 3 weeks talking about Hormona Lisa and her whack ass book tour. They gave that story a lot of energy for nothing. I would have also felt the way.
You were gonna send her on.
And Crystal was at the top of the competition. She was top high, and it was like, what?
And
like,
you know her wardrobe was about to be sickening. Like
yes.
she can perform, so we know that the minus the lipstick she wear home on, but like everything else would have been great. She needs another shake.
She was a thoughtful queen. She knew she had like an actual point of view that I wanted to see. If I'm thinking of like track records and what it looks like, Crystal Envy's track record reminds me of Susie Toots, but on the shorter end scale. Like if it was an all-stars season and it was like only this many episodes. Like she did so well, but that one lip sync she lost. It's like, what? Yeah, I do miss Crystal. I very much agree with that statement. Not gonna lie, I do want to see Corey King back in a different form and not under Lydia's hold.
I forgot she was on the scene.
And I would like for Corey to come back because Corey is a hoot offline. They're doing very good off the show. She's doing what you're supposed to do when you get eliminated from a show. Start the next thing up. Bring Corey back because Corey's not bad to me. I just think you can't come in wearing white women clothes every episode. And you can't come in there referencing someone for every fucking look. It is tired. New shoes, queen. New hair, girl. That blonde ain't doing it. But I like Core. I'm going to put her in there. Who else? I do want to see Lydia again. Will. And that'll leave that. I do want to see her again. We will. And that's where we're going to leave that. Lana, I do want to get another opportunity. I feel like if Lana goes in and doesn't go, I'm Lux's daughter, we gonna be all right. And that's no shade to Lux, but she did come in there with my mama, and it was like you came in here setting the expectations and the bars for yourself. You weren't meeting them, and so you were getting dragged on the show. Everybody out here in the world loves you, and we do, but you didn't live up to the expectations you set on yourself. Please don't go in next time like that. Is there anyone else I would put in here?
I thought about Ariane, but then I'm like, nah.
Let me
comment. The girl. If you Jeremy yourself, I don't know.
So we got Acacia Forgot, Ariete, Crystal Envy, Hermona Lisa, Joella, Lucky Stars, Lana Jarre, Corey King, Lydia Butthole Collins, and Susie Toot. I can see Susie coming back.
Dressed like the Taylor's wife?
Wait, what did you say, Blake?
It's the one dressed like the Terrifier's wife?
Yes, with the red over here on the corner. So who's next to Susie is Lydia. Lucky is a basketball. The two black people are together, as you could see. It was Corey and Lana standing next to each other.
Shira?
I wonder what this outfit is giving. I can't wait to see it.
Shira.
Joella's gonna do a reveal. Hermona's gonna do a reveal.
They all look like they have reveal.
This whole side is giving reveal. All of that side
is giving reveal.
A lip sync Lollapalooza. We knew these times were coming for this season. Who do you think is gonna win? Crystal. Lydia by maybe. I do want someone who didn't get their dues to like do very well. Like Megami, in my opinion, did very well in the Lollapalooza, and it amped it up. Like that was fun to watch. I was like, okay, baby did something different up here. They were dressed like a X-Men character as well. We like
she did this when Maya went to the school. I was like,
she got her.
With the hands up, like, what are we supposed to do? I said, okay, that's what I like. But I do want to see them get a redemption for the lip syncs because this season has been poot. Mackenzie, as far as lip syncs are concerned, no shade. It's been a little underwhelming. I mean, I'm still thinking of Lydia doing Earth, Wind, and Fire as one of the highlights. That's not good.
I forgot about Yaya. Oh, that's a shame.
Ooh, I couldn't believe they did Beyonce like that. Ooh.
I forgot about Yaya.
She don't give credit, like permission to like use her stuff without her saying yes. I'm sure she's upset. So like, bitch.
She probably sat there, go, Jules and Ariete are doing young.
Do we think Beyonce watches Drag Race?
I do.
I think she's aware of the show.
I think Blue watches it. It shows clips.
I can see that. Okay. I can see that.
You gotta remind Beyonce is a turkey and cheese sandwich girl and an original Lay's eater, which I love so very much because that's me.
Because Blue was 13. Yeah, Blue watches Drag Race.
I think Tina does too because Tina was on the show. I wonder if they're gonna talk about
Tina do. Yeah. Kelly was on too. Auntie Kelly watched so hot. Yeah.
So all of Destiny's Child, except for Beyonce, has been on this show.
Yeah.
Mom included. Watch Julius be or Julian be the one that's on the show next as a guest judge and not Beyonce before Beyonce gets there for the bodyguard. Go be there. I would be very happy. That's fine, man. But I'm like, I want to say to some celebrities, thank you for hiring fine ass security. There are some of y'all, I'd be like, oh, that's just like, girl, I wouldn't be able. Who in a relationship? Not me. There's a couple of folks. Doechii security guard. Tao, when she was walking, I think that was Paris. I said, oh, who is that? Oh. Has Kelly been on? Yeah, Kelly been on. Solange has not. We could use a. It gotta be a black episode. They no Solange was too black. They can't.
Just Lexi. Quick question: when Rue said at least one of you would be going home, and then they didn't expound on that at all.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a womp womp. Could have sent both of them home since they didn't do Diana correctly.
They might as well because it's not like Sam is.
Oh my god! Entire PLC finale. Could you have imagined?
Yes, we've had it before. We've had it before. We had a good time. I love Doechii too, Chuck. I wish her the best. Like, I want her to get everything in life, honestly. I just love that she said that straight men are red flags and they literally showed their ass and she kind of proved her point. I was like, yeah, you kind of just did what she wanted you to do. Shout out to my Tampa Queens, Jules and Doechii. Florida, y'all been doing it. outside of politics, y'all been doing
I feel like
it.
that's the only thing Florida been doing. I was gonna say that's about the only thing
I
Florida
was
been
like,
doing.
let me pause that statement real quick because Mar-a-Lago's out there.
Fuck Florida.
They say they have a lot of things from the White House over in Florida somewhere in someone's house in their bathroom on the floor. But listen, our top 4 going into the finale is Lexi Love, Jewel Sparkles, Anya Nerve, Sam Starr. I'm going to tell you this right now. Out of the 4, there are only 3 I can see that could possibly take the crown. Sam is not one of those people, unfortunately.
Then there's 2. Because Jules can't take the crown. They gave her a job.
She got the... See, here's the thing. Where I'm going... They may give Jules may pull the I can out lip sync somebody in a situation if it's going to be a lip sync off. Possibly. She will definitely beat Sam.
Absolutely. But I'm saying they told Jules essentially she is now in the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Live. Like she can't go tour if she wins, if she's got to go.
That's true. Because Nymphia came after she did the tour, though, Jamar. She didn't go immediately to Drag Race Live. She had to go do the winners tour, and you know how they do the Work the World, the full bit, and all that kind of stuff. Do that first, obligations, blah blah blah, and then they get the invite for Vegas, which some people have the request back because, like, people like Kennedy, people want to come see Kennedy, people want to come see Derek Barry, people want to come see like the usuals. No, Derek gives a really good show at the Drag Vegas Live thing. Like they do Britney down. I was like, okay, girl, like that was Britney. A man is Britney, but Britney.
She does Blackout Britney, like, and I don't want to see Blackout Britney. I want to see.
What Britney do you want to see?
You want to see Blackout Britney?
No, I want to see Britney.
I want to do Nige.
Boys, I want to see Slave.
Baby, it's not 1999 no more.
That's the Britney I want to see. I don't want to see Lithia or Laudanum Britney.
Blackout Britney is the only Britney. What?
No.
If Derek came out in some little panties and 2 knives, I would go see that.
Low key, you might get it. I'm not even gonna lie to you because Derek did do something with the knives.
I don't like Xanax Britney.
I love Xanax Britney.
Wow. Listen, I get it though. I love Circus era Britney. I do love Blackout Britney. That was the best album.
It's getting serious, yeah.
Sometimes I run. I can't.
Sometimes
I'm scared. Oh, I get it
all
though.
I really want is to...
I just don't want to see I'm a slave for you, and it's like Corey and somebody lip syncing.
I feel like that's appropriate.
Imagine if Corey and Anya were in the bottom one day, and all of a sudden you hear, "Let's hit it, boom, boom, boom." The way. Imagine the invisible chains being broken. Nope.
That's what Gerard probably. Never mind.
I don't even deserve a disclaimer. That was just real. Oh, I thought the same thing too.
You know, I just
don't you wanna whip up on me? Place.
Like the back. We're not doing it, Toby. We're not doing it.
Yes, come on, Toby Mix. Yes.
Toby Mix.
Dressed like Mariah Balenciaga All Stars talent show.
Instead of call me mother, it's call me master.
Goodbye.
Oh
my God! It's like bringing up Mariah's talent show.
I'm changing my picture.
He said we about to paint up these walls. I cannot do this today. Oh my goodness! I wouldn't be able to. Oh yeah, Liza Minnelli will be at the finale, which I think is great. Shout out to Liza Minnelli.
Watch them just bring Alexis Michelle. It's gonna be Alexis Michelle on there.
Mateo, please.
Listen.
Or a bag of chips.
Oh no!
Oh Lord!
Oh, she wouldn't be able to get in with her visa. Let's see here.
My.
Goodbye.
That's not even funny, but like it's actually happening. So I'm sorry, it's a factual joke going on right now. Like, where's she coming from? Nah, she ain't getting it. Ain't they good? Oh, please.
She's here on a student visa, so technically she can only go to school. she can't work
and not talk about anything. Nothing to do with what's happening around you, but you can go to school. You can't have an opinion. All right, Corey Kente.
Shut up. Why you do that?
That is crazy.
I mean, I prefer Corey Thomas, but you know,
I prefer Jonathan Taylor.
I didn't miss Dooley's joke at all. It hit me like a car at 75 miles per hour on the freeway of a drunk driver. Would I tell you, survive? I did not. Wow, Dooley. Wow. Wow. He said, let's be supreme with this one. Let's take it to court. Corey Thomas is wild.
It sounds like you and Robbie Turner got something in common these days.
You were stupid. You need to end this.
Corey Carmichael, piece of Mateo, take a seat right now.
Mateo being bad. You going on baddies timeout?
Corey Mowry, I think maybe my favorite. Oh my goodness. Not Corey Owens. Candace's little sister. Ooh, they got the same brush. Whew, non-existent.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. Piece of Mateo. I'm not gonna highlight that. I can't say.
There's a picture of Candace Owens as an anamorph into a raccoon, and I gotta find that picture.
Please. I just need it for a wallpaper for my phone. Oh goodness. Okay, Corey Taylor Green. You were supposed to time out Dooley, Liam. You're not doing your job, bitch. Okay, Corey West. Speaking of, okay. Did you see that album cover? I think y'all all have him blocked on all social medias because we're about to
I sure do. I saw nothing. I did not see.
This man is dressed up as a Klan member.
Okay, I saw that photo.
Cover.
That was the cover. Oh wow. Okay,
that's a real thing. That's a real.
I thought that was a meme. That was real.
A white woman in her Klan garb and him in his Klan. Yes. The songs on the album are ridiculous.
Who are you talking about?
Kanye West.
Kanye Amari West.
It's not even
Wait,
shocking.
that was real. That's a real thing.
That's a real thing. I was like, this isn't real. This can't be real. It's real.
WW3.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm looking at every Black person that buy that album with the biggest of side eyes ever. Okay. I've given up on him, but for me, I'm like, him just doing that. I said, he's lost the plot. It's gone. Y'all, let's not even entertain him no more. You have to let him just fizzle out, honestly, because it's gone with it. But hey, we get a finale in 2 weeks for Drag Race. We get a Lollapalooza next week. See, Diggy said he'll be back next week. We're going to have a good time talking about those lip syncs next week, everybody. So please make sure you tune in. I know everybody's going to have some opinions. Dooley, I didn't do it today, friend. I didn't do it today. I just noticed it too. Shame on me. It's supposed to be the Sunday day. Shout out to Bob the Drag Queen. I got Harriet Tubman live in concert. Thank you for this book. I saw you on your book tour.
Did you see the track listing for this album?
Yes.
Matt said it was ridiculous, but no, I did not.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
That is the most.
Say the ones that we can get away with, Blake, because you know a lot of the.
Oh, you can't even say this. Oh, you can't even say this. Oh man, okay, hold on.
Probably get away with like Dirty Magazine, Jared, Money, Fame, and Nitrous.
What's the name of the new album?
WW3. Yeah, World War III, basically WW3.
And his wife is covered up for the first time.
And and they're not even together. That's his ex-wife. Yeah, she gone.
When she's taking half.
Wow.
Do that. Because that's what happened when y'all locked up Wendy and let him loose.
Shouldn't have got married in LA. See, in that track listing wild, dude,
It's wild.
Dooley.
It's
Like,
wild.
That's actual word. Can you imagine what he's going to say? I don't even want to hear it, but can you imagine what he's going to be talking?
I mean, off the bat, the first 3 tracks is giving who authorized this? Tracks 4, 5, and 6 is giving my therapy journal. 7, 8, 9 is giving manic.
Oh, that Jared ain't the Jared we think
What?
about. Which Jared is that?
That's the part I'm trying to figure out.
We apologize for that, aren't we?
So for me, I'm thinking he did an interview with Simon the Chipmunk, DJ Academics, in full clan garb too.
Okay. I'm trying to get into a Kanye West mindset. I bet y'all $5 he's talking about Subway. I bet you he's talking. I bet you. I bet you.
Oh, you know what he's gonna do too. He's gonna. He's gonna be talking about a lot of people and using that as his reference. That's probably where that's going. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just think it's interesting when the fans are like, he's just calling out the truth in Hollywood. I'm like, sweetie, you don't think that man is also playing into that and getting benefits off of that too? He may be talking about the people, but
he was there.
Sweetie, he was walking his wife around like that. That in itself was literally like almost assault, if you will, sexual assault, if you will, to people, like there are children around and she's butt ass naked. Y'all talk about decorum and this and that. Come on now. I don't have nothing for him. He's an embarrassment to the Black community and to Black men and to just men in general.
I find it very difficult to take to digest entertainment critique from people that don't know the difference between there, and there. So I usually don't give them too many coons. But shout out to you. Maybe the art speaks differently to you because you relate on a different level.
Seen a lot of their issues, especially with them using THEIR versus THEYRE. And I'm like, okay, hold on. You actually need to have that because it's AR and it's not there. And
that's a contraction.
There's no possession. Like, what are we doing?
The comma represents the absence of the word and they contract together.
And I also really hate how spell check sometimes does that. And I'm like, damn well that's not the word I'm trying to spell to go in this sentence right now. And you also speak AI. Work on it. I thought Dooley was going to say that they did. Well, no. We love they thems here. Y'all want to be theys and thems, you be theys and them. Be yourself. Because it's crazy in these streets. So I'm going to wrap this up now. It's a little past the 2-hour marker here. My apologies. Let's go ahead and get some social medias up in this.
Really?
Yes. Like, I'm so glad you dived it because I had to do some research. Really? I was like, let me go look this up. And I looked it up. And I'm like, oh my God, he is just making the worst thing ever. This is literally banned music, like, if you will. But I knew something was wrong when that man said his Jesus. So here we go.
Wait. And then the track, the OG track listing is just written on a piece of paper with special little symbols. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
Free Wendy Williams. Because why she put
okay.
My other half says he heard the mic was picking up a bunch of farts under those clan robes too while we're talking to
I believe it because you got big old dirty ass that I've seen. It looks
look dirty now.
You stink. You look stink.
He look absolutely stank. Like that man don't wear no underwear, and I know you gotta take a bath and shower if you're gonna be one of the people free balling around. Your nuts swing to and fro, with them wobble everywhere. But he looks stank. But yeah, okay. Let's wrap this up before I go down the rabbit hole again. Also, Keke Palmer, we were rooting for you.
Yeah.
Interviewing Jonathan Majors. All right, girl. All right.
I have so many questions for both of them, actually. So many questions.
Oh, Jonathan.
I want to get Keke Palmer, Megan Good, and Jonathan Majors all in the same room. Like, let's just all sit down because I have questions.
Megan's gone. That's the new law for Megan. She's not good. Megan's gone.
She's
Like
Coretta
that,
right now. That's
not
done.
Coretta.
She's Coretta.
To wrap
what
this up
Jonathan
kind
was
of
saying.
quickly, I did see the movie that SZA and Keke Palmer, and it's on Netflix right now. I didn't like it.
It's not that great.
And SZA annoyed the fuck out of me the entire movie. And it was very Friday, and I was like, "This is trying a little too hard for me." It's
Okay, so you understand why I had to give it a B-.
Yeah, because like it was like literally ruining her life every 5 other minutes. But then she also gaslights her and turns it around like, "Girl, you're always so uptight." And this, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Honestly, and at the end of it, like the way they got the money and shit, it was like, "What do you mean you had to plan all?" I watched it the other night with somebody, and both me and him were like, we gotta rewind this back because that didn't make no damn sense. And what is this for? And why is Cat Williams not funny? Yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. SZA's hair, everything about it was wild to me. I was like, girl, she got all this hair. I know it's hot outside. This don't make no fucking sense. Like, whatever. Let me stop.
There were certain sections of the movie where I was being coerced to suspend my belief, and I was like, this is real ridiculous. I can't get into the fantasy. Like, what?
They also stopped like the physical comedy right after the first 15 minutes because all of a sudden we're trying to fix the machine. Bam, he gets thrown into the wall. We never had another moment like that at all. Not even since falling out the sky. They like cut that whole scene out there. I was like, oh, we about to get some of these sort of jokes? Nope, just that one time. I was like, you didn't even fall through with the bit. Like, Then Big Booty Judy, that was stupid. I was just, I was the firefighter was my favorite part. But other than that, I was like, not for me. No. Ether wrote that? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It was Issa wrote it, and then Judd. So the Judd Apatow's daughter, that was the white woman that was moving into
Maud,
the auditorium. Yeah, she also was produced it.
I could tell.
Issa got a little cameo in there too.
She was in there. I must have not been paying attention. I must have really been bored.
The loan service place. She's the voice that's like, we got you, and we're gonna get you.
Oh, okay. I was happy for Janelle James. I want her to get more acting opportunities personally. But yeah, I just I'm not gonna recommend that one. I'm sorry, y'all. That one I was like, ooh, this isn't funny.
It gives Blockbuster Day.
And we were okay. We were okay. It was a free one. The 2 and get one for free. That's what it was. This is the free night movie. Turn her in that night, bitch. We just watched it back in the car. Can't do it. Okay. Trying to think of any other new movies I saw that were out. No. I think I'm gonna go to the movies this week. Not to see Minecraft, but to go see the movie that Dooley saw with Kate Blanchett. Because I do want to go see that movie.
It was good.
I'm trying to go see it. I'm hoping so. It looks good. It gives my kind of vibe. I saw Lucy again today. I take back everything I said. I like the movie.
I love that movie.
I don't like Scarlet, I'm Black, Tree, Asian Johansson, but the movie was good. And I was watching it this morning before I went home, and I was just like, okay, well, this was interesting. It took me a night's rest, but yeah, I liked it. I'm not watching Snow White again. I already saw that, not at the theater. I saw that when I wasn't feeling good, and it was bad. It was so bad. Gal Gadot, your career should be over. Let's get the social medias and let's get on with our lives here today, and let y'all get back to your Sunday evening, Monday mornings if you're across the pond, and whatever the case may be. Jamar, social medias, please.
Yes, you can find me on social media at Jamar84. It's spelled JAMAR84 with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you hit the link in my bio to stream the 2 songs that I was a part of that was released over the past month, Shooting Star and Dance Tonight. Thank you all so much.
So your song is called Shooting Lucky Stars?
Lucky Stars?
Absolutely not.
That's what it's called?
Not even close.
Shooting Lucky Stars and Dance All Night with Ariel Versace out now.
Ew, how dare you? How dare you?
Sorry.
It's called Dance on My Face featuring Ariel Versace.
She fell. All right. Listen, thank you, Jabbar, for being here today. I don't like those people either. Gabby with an eye, social media, please. They talked about my friend. I don't like that. Go ahead, Gab.
All right. Gabby with an eye on most platforms, especially TikTok. Please and thank you.
Oh, I'm glad someone's still on. I have no desire to re-download that app. Once I deleted it, so goodbye, friend. Goodbye. But make sure you support Gabby on TikTok. There's a lot of people out there posting videos with misinformation. Gabby's there to entertain you and do other things. Love goddess. Dooley, on your knees, would you give the social?
Yes, willingly, compulsorily, yes. You can find everything at linktree.com/Dooley__noted. It is
Pew
all there.
pew. Pew pew. Bang bang. Cock cock. Thank you, Dooley. Speaking of not cock, Blake.
Always like to swallow. You can find me anywhere that pays away.
Lazy.
Blue Rubio.
Love goddess. Okay. No, I gotta do a different song. Look at me. This show is over. We are done. The panel is sinking. All my information's in the about section. Tip me in my jar if you please. Look, we are done. This is over. Jamar is staring again. Gabby is a woman. I rhymed. Hey, Dooley, Blakey. Oh. That was all Jackie's back. Oh. Entendre. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Take care. We will see you next week. Until next time, take care.
Listen.